Session 23. The vampire Thibble Dwarf Pwent was dead. The victorious hero searched his lair for valuables, then returned to Waterdeep, safe in the knowledge that at least one thorn in their side had been dealt with. The following morning, Mered was awoken by the winged serpent messenger of Jamna Gleamsilver, who told him to attend an important meeting of the Zentarim at the Yawning Portal Tavern at midday. Ragnar met with Ambassador Brawnanvil over breakfast and gave him the good news of Pwent's demise. The ambassador was mightily pleased, and asked Ragnar if he would consider taking on his role as High Protector of the Queen of Mithril Hall, when he planned to retire after the final battle at the Well of Dragons. Ragnar was very honoured to accept. The group left their home and visited Cockcroft's incredible miscellany to have their new magic items identified. After that, Mered went to his meeting to find all of the high-ranking Zentarim present. Rian Nightshade, Jamna, Alpagul, Scream and Schemo, Weirdbottle. Rian revealed that there was a traitor in the ranks, which had led to Jamna being arrested recently. She told the assembled Zentarim that their top and only priority was to find out who. After the meeting, Rian spoke to Mered alone and told him that Schemo was the prime suspect. She asked him to search his shop and home to find any evidence. The group returned to Ulverstar Manor for lunch. Whilst they ate, they were visited by Gilran, the shy barmaid from the Bearded Mermaid Tavern. Ragnar offered to walk Gilran back to the tavern, romantic thoughts on his mind. On the way, Gilran revealed her history and how her mother had been left penniless and worked to an early grave in order to try and support her. Gilran had always blamed her father, who had been a passing dwarven adventurer, and had vowed one day to find him and punish him for what he'd done. And now she had. She confronted Ragnar and stabbed him with a poisoned blade. Then, in shock at what she had done, she fled. Confused and worried, Ragnar recruited Ignatius's help, and they went down to the tavern to find Gilran. There they found that the young dwarf had packed up bags and left, but her friend Norna suggested that Ragnar tried the Temple of Moradin, as Gilran liked to visit there. Ragnar and Ignatius headed to the temple, and there they did indeed find Gilran, confused and bereft. There was a reconciliation of sorts, and Gilran left to consider her feelings. Ragnar felt a strange swelling in his chest. He had a daughter, and now a further reason to protect the denizens of the Sword Coast. Ragnar and Ignatius headed back to the manor and prepared to help Mered with his investigation. At midnight, they headed down to the Trades Ward and Weirdbottle's concoctions. Using his roguish skills, his magic, and a little help from Ignatius's levitation spell, he snuck into the locked store and began his search. He quickly uncovered a ledger that showed some strange transactions with a fee S, and that Schemo had been lying about his poor trade. He searched the rest of the property as far as he dared, spying a strange little imp as he did so, then left with the ledger in his possession. Mered went to turn the evidence into Rian, and then left for a well-earned rest. Back at the manor, everyone's sleep was disturbed by a huge explosion in the city. A thick column of red smoke was rising from the site of Weirdbottle's concoctions. And so we find you the next morning, eventually well rested after the adventures of the evening before.
And a level up.
Sorry, did someone say something?
You can't have a level up.
We killed a vampire lord. That's got to be a level
fair
up.
point. Fair point.
And all the wraiths and everything. That's got to be a bazillion XP.
It's not done on XP though, is it? It's done on achievements.
I got a point of inspiration.
You did.
You did.
Did indeed.
Okay, Ignatius heads down to the breakfast room. Usual position. Chair pushed back, feet on table.
Okay.
We're going to have a word
Smoke
about
of his
that.
pipe. I have to have a word about that.
Them filthy mage slippers off the table.
The boots.
Good morning to you, gents. Did you all hear the explosion last night?
Nope.
We did indeed, Roger.
I thought the city was under attack.
Dragons again, was it?
No, there's some shop down in the Trades Ward. Apparently he had some kind of laboratory in there that blew up.
Oh,
I see.
Wasn't the cult, was it, or anything dodgy like that?
I don't know, sir.
Oh. Perhaps we'd better go find out sometime. What's
So,
for breakfast?
I'll see what Ingrid is cooking. What have you got planned for the day?
We need to decide our next move.
A bit of none of
Going
your
through
business,
ahead.
followed by what's it got to do with you?
Well, I'll leave you gents to it then. You want us
Thank you
off to the
very much.
kitchen.
Some more mushroom.
I'll follow him.
Followed by
He
your people.
goes into the kitchen. He's chatting to Ingrid.
That little wanker. He's taking
I'll
the
wait,
piss
I'll
out
wait
of
until
me.
he's finished.
Oh, hello there, Master Ignatius. Something I can help you with?
I don't not say anything. I just nod my head and walk towards his office.
Oh,
Oh, no.
alright. Okay. He follows you in.
Go and sit down in the chair
Getting
opposite his.
sacked in the morning.
No. It's a bit more wanking, isn't
I
it?
don't put my feet on the table out of respect.
Something I can help you with?
Yes, take a seat, Rajal.
Okay, he pulls up a chair looking a little nervous. Yes, yes.
I've been
Wanna
wanting
bang
to
it.
speak to you. Something we should have addressed a long time ago.
It's about me banging your door.
These, these adventures we head off on. We come back with tales of heroism and our might, but the truth is they're incredibly dangerous, and the amount of times, especially myself, have come back with just a slither of life left. There's too many to count on one hand, and we've never spoken about what you should do if we don't come back.
He nods. He says, I don't like to pry too much, sir, but I know that you're doing the God's work on behalf of the city and the Sword Coast, and I know that it's dangerous. I've seen how you are when you return sometime. And I must admit, it is a worry. You're all like family to me now.
Well, if we don't come back, and I mean all of us, I mean, obviously, if something does happen, there may be a chance that someone might get away. One of us three might actually get away, and if that's the case, they'll make their way back here. But if it does ever transpire that all three of us don't come back, I want you to remember the word for the vault. I hope you do. I'll look at him questioningly.
Of course I do, sir.
Excellent. And I want you to use that, and you will become lord of this manor and take over.
That's very generous, sir, but I could never see myself as lord.
I smile wryly at him and look across at his globe. Really?
Well,
You seem to have settled in rather well, sir.
my manorship extends to the walls of this room, the kitchen and the common room, sir. I wouldn't have pretensions on anything greater than that. You've been very generous to me and my niece, and to poor Dorica.
With Ragnar and Meredith at my side, I think it is perhaps now more unlikely that we wouldn't return. But we've never had this conversation. I didn't want you sat here wondering what to do.
I have considered what would happen, sir. I know there's plenty of funds in the vault. I don't like to dwell on it, but if the worst was to happen, my thought was to turn the manor into an orphanage, sir.
I stand up and put my hand on his shoulder, lean across the desk, put my hand on his shoulder. It'll be your place if that ever happens. You can do whatever you want with it. Brothel.
A wink.
Anyway,
He almost goes to hug you, and then thinks better of it, and kind of embarrassingly looks down. Thank you, sir.
I think I can smell breakfast. Thanks for your time, Roger. I'll just walk out the office.
Okay. Okay, Ingrid soon serves up a platter of freshly caught eels from the river outside the city, along with some freshly baked rolls and a nice thick gravy.
Oh, lovely. Lashings.
Fantastic. Thank you, Ingrid. This is wonderful fare.
You're very welcome.
So pass us some gravy.
Are you not rotund enough, Master Tuck?
I have a very slim and delicate figure, I have, in you. I need it to slip in and out of small places.
I'll push the gravy across the table too.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, we have to decide what our next move is. Do we, I believe the hour is upon us. Just double check with the GM. Has Dray left yet?
So I have checked. He said he was going to stick around for 3 or 4 days. This is the 3rd morning since you saw him.
Okay. Do we go and assist Dray and take out this Dracolich? Or do we head north and try and recover the staff of the cat? Or the paw, or whatever it's called?
Well, the way I see it, is it the 18th of Amma? 18th of Amma today, or is it the 19th?
It's the 18th.
Right, so that means we've got 12 days until the ritual begins.
Yes.
We'll
That should
probably
be
add
ample
it.
time to go and smack an undead dragon and come back and then smack my father.
We're probably ahead of schedule, actually.
I think we might just be able to squeeze it in.
We'd have to leave today if we're assisting Dray. He said he'd meet us down at the docks, I believe.
Fuck it. If he's going to focus over tonight, then he's definitely doing the Batman voice all night.
Thanks, guys.
The decision has been made.
Yeah.
I'm Batman.
12 days, and it's going to take like maybe 5 or whatever to do Drays, and it's a week to see up north, isn't it? So,
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think that's... And don't forget, we don't need... We can leave it till the last minute before coming back, because I can teleport us right back.
oh yeah,
Which will save a huge amount of time.
huge amount of time.
In fact, exactly the same from the end of Dray's venture. We won't have to come back on the ship and spend days at sea.
That's true. You know, it's quite handy having you around.
Assuming I'm alive, of course.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Okay.
Better keep me alive or the Centro bus won't be running.
All right then. So you finish your eels for breakfast, and I believe it was the skewered dragon that Dray was staying at.
Yeah, go and get my pack ready and then meet everyone down in the courtyard when they're ready.
Okay, it's around about midday.
I'll grab some things out of my room first. I'll be right back when I've got my big keg of beer.
Nice overlap.
Okay.
Okay, I've got my supplies, just a few more nibbles to see me on the way.
Okay, so you make your preparations. Do you want to know anything specific before heading off?
I don't know about the other two.
Yes. I just want to go down to the docks to see Alpha. Pass on a message.
Okay, well you're heading down to the docks anyway, to the skewered dragon.
Lovely.
So you all set off into the chill midday air and head down to the docks wards.
Excellent. Keep an eye out for them kids.
Okay, make a perception check, please. You don't see them around. There are a few children around. There's actually what you have noticed on the walk down through the city is most of the menfolk have left the city. It's there's a few old folks around, but it's mainly women and children are around.
Oh, hey. Oh, made my daughter a promise. Made my daughter a promise.
That's what got you in trouble in the first place.
Ragnar's got to keep turning puns.
But no, you don't see the two young children.
All right, we'll carry on down to the pub where we were going to meet Dray then.
Have you lost something, Ignatius? You seem to be looking for something.
I was just looking for those kids that were following us the other day, Marad.
Oh, yeah. That is weird. I'll keep my eye out.
Okay, perception check, please, Merid.
Didn't want to, you know.
My God doesn't care.
Don't care about children, do you? And that's what got you into trouble in the first place.
That's a deep cutting wound. Shall not be forgotten in the Well of Dragons when you're under the claws of Tiamat. I will let the beast eat you.
As
what got you in trouble.
as you're entering the fringes of the docks ward, you do notice a pair of familiar figures standing near a pie store, trying to beg a pie off the owner of the store, who's trying to shoo them away.
I think Ignatius, I've spotted him, by the way. I think we should have this out before we go, so we're not leaving any loose ends behind. What do you reckon?
I don't care who they're spies for, Master Tuck. I'm not killing children.
No, but it just might be useful to know, I suppose. What do you reckon?
Maybe we can find out who they're working for.
Yeah, I think I'm in need of a pie. I'm going to walk up to the pie store.
Okay.
And
The kids see you coming and scarper off, and the pieman looks pleased that they've left him.
they giving you some trouble, are they, good sir?
Oh,
Go over with Marad.
Good lady, whatever.
he's an elderly man. He's got a bald head with a thin strip of hair wrapping around the back, black hair wrapping around the back of his head. His ears are sprouting more hair than is actually on his head, and it's also protruding out from his nostrils as well. He's got a big belly covered in a greasy leather apron, and the pies do smell quite good.
Oh, they're nice, they are.
They're just kids pestering me for some free pies.
Could I have... you having one, Ignatius? What do you Ragnar?
No, I'm okay, thank you. I will take some more information, though, Pie Maker.
Would you like a pie with that, sir?
No, I'll slide a gold piece across. What were they talking about?
He pockets the gold piece quickly. They were just after some free pies. I told them to get lost. I didn't stay up all night making pies just to give them away.
No other snippets of conversation you heard? I'm like playing with a gold piece across my knuckles.
Oh, now let me think. My memory's not what it used to be, young lad.
Why aren't you on the front line with the rest of the men fighting the war in the north?
Oh, I would dearly love to go, but man of my age, with my joints, I could never make the march. Besides, someone's got to feed the city.
The second gold coin to him.
Oh yes, now you mention it, there was something. Yes, they were talking about they were going to head down to the docks. They didn't say why.
Oh, that's interesting. Well, thank you for your time, sir.
Oh, I'd like
these pies.
I'd like 3 pies, please.
Oh,
meat. A mix of meat and veg, or something in between.
Oh, certainly, little sir. That'll be 2 silver pieces.
Right, you are. There you go. On 3. I'll chuck him an extra one. There's for your trouble.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I'm not as rich as he is. Money bags over there, sorry. But these pies look lovely.
Thank you.
As we're walking off, I look over my shoulder. He's twice as rich, but twice as stingy.
That's how I got rich.
Sever the way with the little folk, sir.
I'm just going to grab a pie, eat it, and not pay for it, and walk off.
He goes to say something, catches the gleam in your eye, and thinks better of it.
Oh, Ragnar, you are old card. Right. I'll keep. I think I'll be keeping 2 of these pies, Ignatius, for our little guests if we catch up with them.
All right. Good idea.
Okay, you've lost sight of the children for now.
Right, we'll head down to the bar where we were going to meet Dray, but obviously I don't know what Merrid's doing. So
I think I'll follow you into the pub. I might do something sneaky once we're in the pub. Catch my drift.
Okay.
all right, head into the bar.
Okay.
Look for Dray.
Okay, the Skewered Dragon is a dark, bawdy tavern on the corner of Fillet Lane. As you enter, there's a large half-orc, bristling with muscles and sweat, standing behind the bar, a dirty, filthy white apron. There's a few people in there having their lunch. Generally bowls of a thick stew. You're sure you saw something move in one of them.
Oh, I hope that was a spoon.
Nice.
Is there anybody of the horn variety around? Look in the dark
You don't see anybody.
Have a look around for him.
He doesn't appear to be in the common room.
Let's go and sit down on one of the chairs.
Walk up to the bar. The
half-orc.
Yeah, the barman.
He wanders over to you. All right, lads. What can I get you?
Yeah. All right. Calm down.
Are you taking the piss, lad?
Good job we didn't bring our wagon.
I was wondering. Me and my friends would be having lunch here. We're supposed to be meeting a friend of ours, one of the horn variety. You know, the tieflings they call themselves. You haven't seen anybody fit in that description.
Oh, aye. I know who you mean. He's upstairs.
Oh, right.
I'll go get him.
Lovely. Yeah, bro.
He wanders off up some creaky wooden stairs and comes back down, shadowed closely by the form of Dray, who is looking like he hasn't slept in the last 3 days. Haggard, huge bags under his eyes.
Looking well, Dray.
Good
Look
morning.
like shit.
You made it just in time.
Yeah, when are we setting off?
I've booked a passage with Captain Hawk on the Ice Arrow.
When's that in?
It's leaving this evening.
What have you been up to while you've been waiting then?
His eyes twitch. Been waiting.
Just sitting around?
It's troubling you, this. We need to get this sorted.
Yes, we do. And he glances down at the blade in the scabbard. You can almost feel the faint hum coming from it.
That thing gives me the creeps. Especially since we know what's in there now.
It's a cursed blade.
Yes, I must be rid of it.
Not off.
He looks round at the tavern. Backbreaker, bring me an ale. He goes and sits down.
Trey,
Mm.
what would you say if I was to say to you, I could lift that curse that binds you to that blade?
Don't joke with me, Merrid.
I ain't joking. I've got ways and means of separating people from their property, and I might just know a little way of. I mean, it usually works. This is rather a strong blade, but I could give it a go.
I would be rid of it if you can make it so.
Well, it don't come cheap though. I mean, what's Dre's reaction to that?
He just stares at you. He does not even the flicker of a smile.
Oh, obviously we could negotiate the price afterwards. I mean, we'll talk about that later. Whatever.
I have already paid a heavy price.
Oh yeah. Have you got somewhere? It's probably best not to do it in the common room we're in. I'm thinking maybe. Have you got a room here?
I do.
Well, if you're willing, I'll give it my best shot. Seeing as we know you, mates rates.
He downs his ale and stands up and walks back up the stairs.
I don't know if you will want to come and watch the proceedings. Don't know what forces it will unleash, of course, so we might need a bit of help. Especially if he starts going schizo or whatever. Might need to hold him down.
Yeah, of course.
I'll get up. We'll follow Dray up the
Okay.
stairs.
He leads you up the rickety stairs down a dark wooden passageway that smells faintly of urine to a door at the end, which he unlocks, enters into a small, cramped chamber with a single cot in the corner, dirty sheets, a small chamber pot, and a small table on which stands a black candle.
That's a bit somber. Blimey.
It's cheap.
Fair enough. Stinks, though, doesn't it? Right. All I need for you to do, you just sit there on the edge of the bed, and obviously, just hold the sword. Preferably, like, rest the sword on the bed and just have your hand on it. So, if this works and I do release you, you can let go of it straight away and it won't be touching you. All right, you just sit there and I'll just gather myself.
He sits down on the bed. He hesitates for a moment before clasping the hilt of the sword. Then with a grimace, almost as though he's feeling some kind of internal pain, he draws the blade from the scabbard. The humming seems to get louder, and it seems to suck what little light there is in the room, even makes the air even dimmer.
Gives me the willies. Okay then. Here we go.
Hello again.
Oh. Can you be quiet a second? I'm trying to concentrate. Oh boy.
This should be fun.
Oh Lord, this might hurt me more than it hurts you, but never mind.
Be quiet, blade.
O'Leary, I invoke you to hide this foul blade from Dray, and I'll put my hand on Dray's shoulder, bow my head, and I'm gonna cast greater restoration on him.
Okay. There's the light of radiant energy leaves your hand and flows over Dray. It flows until his entire form is glowing with this faint white light, which is then suddenly sucked down into the hilt of the blade and runs along the edge of the blade. Ah! Dray suddenly leans back, grimacing in pain. No! No! Make it stop! He starts writhing from side to side, as though in agony. No! Make it stop!
Let go! Let go, Dray! Let go!
This is fun! More!
Let's see how you like pitting your wits against those of the gods! And bugger off!
I'd like you to make a wisdom check, please.
Check.
Mered.
Check. Do you want it after it?
Okay, Dray starts writhing from side to side, almost as though he's having a fit, but he can't let go of the blade. It's like the muscles on his hands, you can see the tendons on the back of his hands rising up. He's trying to let go, but his fingers are just in a vice-like grip around the hilt. All the time there's this horrible, insane chuckling coming from the blade. Yes! More!
I'll cut his arm off.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
No,
Oh, okay. Stop! Stop it! It's killing me!
Rip my hand off his shoulder.
Okay,
Bloody blade.
the light suddenly fades. That was fun. What are we going to play next? With a
How about
sweat.
how about hide the sword in a volcano? How about that?
One does not simply walk into mortal. Sorry. With a terrible grimace, sweat pouring down his brow, and a huge force of will, Dray sits up and sheathes the blade. And with a sudden snick noise, the shaking of his body stops. He looks completely drained.
I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. Usually that works.
cold.
Well, it didn't work, did it?
Bloody work. And that's 100 gold down the Swanee as well. Ow. Ow.
Thank you, baby.
It was worth a go. Damn it. I need a drink.
Okay.
You.
Dray's going to spend a couple of hours recovering after that ordeal.
You sight bastard.
I'll meet you here at the fifth tolling of the bells.
Alright. Alright. Well.
He gets
So,
a greater
5.
restoration. He gets a greater restoration. I'm looking if I can get a hair out of him. What's that about? Huh? Oh, it's alright. Ragnar's only on half health. He can take it.
Got plenty more where that came from.
Oh,
Yeah, great restoration, but obviously that's one hell of a blade.
So you got 4 hours to kill.
I'll repeatedly punch Merritt in the face for 4
4 hours.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Let's roleplay it in real time.
I think what I want to do is I'll go downstairs. Excuse me, barman. I need a strong drink, mate.
Aye, coming right up, son.
I mean top shelf.
There's only one shelf, lad.
The strong end of the shelf.
Okay. He goes and plunks a bottle of rum down in front of you.
A couple of fingers of that, please.
He pours it out. The smell coming off it is a mix of alcohol
I'll just grab it and down it.
something incredibly flammable and explosive. It burns your throat as it goes down. You can't tell. It initially is a strong burning taste, but then there's your throat. You're not sure whether it's soothed or just completely numb.
Oh, just like Mum used to brew. Oh no, I made
That's
that
it.
up.
We'll have a drinking competition for Constitution checks. I'll join him. Here we go.
He measures you out a couple of fingers of the rum.
I'll pass one to Merritt.
Oh, but
I'm not drinking anything from here.
so I need to keep a clear head, Ragnar. I need to go and check up. I need to go check up on some children, if you don't mind.
Calm down, calm down.
Barman, have you got a back door I could use? Exit to privy or something?
Aye, Privy's just out there.
All right, cheers, mate. Sorry. Right.
I'm a dwarf circa. Don't ever tell me to calm down.
I'm going to walk out the back to the privy.
Okay, well the privy turns out to be a dirty alleyway. There's 2 dogs humping at one end of it. Just broken crates, detritus, possibly human waste.
Oh, it's all right, as long as it's not halfling waster. I want to sneak to the end of the alley way where it comes out to the main thoroughfare.
Yeah.
And does it come out to the front of the?
Yeah, it comes out to Village Street. Yeah.
I want to see if I can spy those kids.
Okay, make a perception, please.
You've got a good perception.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even know why I'm bloody rolling. You rolled a 27.
It's wisdom based, yeah.
Yes, you can see them in an alley across the way, just sitting there, chatting to each other.
Right, I duck back into the alleyway. Actions and.
Do you want to make a sneak roll while you do it as well?
What? You just because I keep beating your rolls.
Fucking hell.
Right, I'm casting disguise self on me to look like about a 14-year-old male human.
Right, okay.
So, ha! And I'll just like...
It's his pedo disguise.
Yeah. I'll walk as if I'm on an errand towards the alleyway where those kids are hanging around.
Okay. They kind of look up and notice you coming, but don't do anything.
Just keep me up. Right, I'll pause by them and pat my pockets and pull out 2 pies. I go, here you are, and then shove the pies into their hands, and then with my fingers, using the thieves' cant, I go, who are you working for?
Oh, thanks, mister. We're starting. Make an insight check.
Okay.
Okay, whilst they haven't acknowledged your finger wiggling, one of them definitely noticed, but hasn't said anything.
And with my hands, I go, you don't want to piss off the black network. Who?
These pies are lovely, mister. Thanks. Bye. They stand up and run off down the street.
Okay. Right, I'd stomp moodily back into the pub, into the inn.
Okay.
Forgetting I can't.
And the landlord says, "You're not old enough. Get out."
Yeah, no, get that.
He's old enough for this place, mate.
Oh, is it teenage? No, what was the name of that pub? Turtle. Ninja
Turtle, wasn't it?
Ninja Turtle. Well, I'll walk up to Ignatius and Ragnar's table to sit down. They go, the little twats.
This 14-year-old boy comes and sits down next to you two, and just starts unleashing some expletives.
Do we know it's Marad? Do we from his previous?
Oh no, this is a completely different one.
Would we guess?
I'm a master of disguise.
Make an insight check. You can make a deception roll if you want to, Marad.
I might not disguise my voice, so because I completely forgot. I won't.
Okay, yeah, you think it's probably Marad. You're not so sure though. It does look very convincing.
Still in disguise, Marad.
What? Oh, bollocks. Oh, they'll have to wait. I had a word with them kids.
And?
Well, I just let them know they're messing with. But they weren't talkative, shall we say.
Oh, so you don't know who they're working for?
No. But I gave them a little warning, shall we say. And those pies. So, a bit cold.
Morning and pies.
Yeah.
Big day.
Yeah. Look, I may only be young, but there's no need to talk down to me like that.
I'm sorry, my friend.
Mad, did you want to go see Alpa, or are you
How many hours?
just passing the time?
Sorry, and again, go to see Alpa. I'll be back in a second. I need to shake this off.
Alrighty.
Right, head down to the docks.
Ragnar and Ignatius, you're just waiting in the tavern, or are you doing anything on their head?
No, I'm just sitting back, feet up on the table,
Okay.
head forward, just having a doze.
Okay. You head to the docks. Alpa's in one of the warehouses. You find him talking to a young dwarf, telling him where to put certain crates.
Excuse me, Mr. Alpa.
Are you still in your disguise?
Yeah, it lasts an hour, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, young son?
I've got a message from you from Mr. Tuck, I think his name was.
Oh, bloody hell. What's that no good layabout want now?
He said, don't let that Mr. Alpa give you any shit. He's a little scoundrel and he knows it.
Make a deception check. Yeah, that bloody sounds like him.
He just wanted to let you know that he's going off on a journey for might be 5 days, and he knew there was a certain Lady R, who may or may not wanted to keep in contact with him, but he's going away, and he just thought he should let her know.
Bloody typical ways. Always thinking of himself, not of the greater good.
But he
I'll
might
pass a
come back with
message on, but you can tell him I don't think she'll be happy.
He might be coming back with a lot of treasure, he also said.
It'll have to be a lot to mollify her rage.
It will. I'll come back. I mean, he'll come back with a lot. All right, bye, mister.
Yeah, sod off.
Skip off and really overdo it.
Okay. Furrows his brow slightly as you leave.
When I'm in the alleyways. I'll drop my disguise. I'll go into an alleyway within about 30 or 40 yards of the inn and drop it and then go back in.
Okay. Okay. Are you doing anything for the rest of the afternoon?
No, just dozing until it's time to go down to the pub, down to the dock.
Take some very, very weak Waterdale and maybe hazard one of their stews. Okay.
The stew is not good. You have to force it down after the first couple of mouthfuls.
I like a bit of stew with my grease.
At about 5 o'clock, Dray stumbles down the stairs. He's leaning heavily and holding onto the banister as he slowly comes down. So, are we ready?
Are you ready?
As I'll ever be.
It's done.
Don't worry, I'm here to look after you, Mr. Dray. If there's anything troubling you, I'll make it better.
He stumbles slightly, catches himself, then starts heading for the door.
Failing that, I'll put you out your misery.
Okay, he leads you off to a small longship. It has a white arrow painted on the hull, pointing towards the front, and he waves to the captain, Captain Hawk, who comes down alongside another person. The captain has a completely bald head and an uncountable number of gold earrings all the way down his left ear, and another one in his nose. Mr. Dray, we're all ready to leave. Come on, Two Fingers. And he gestures to the guy next to him, who you notice only has a thumb and index finger on his left hand. And he goes and starts barking to the crew. Come on, you lily-livered landlubbers, it's time to set sail. The captain bows and gestures to the gangplank. You head up along the gangplank to the boat. It's functional. There's no cover, just rows of oarlocks, which the crew are now manning. As a flurry of activity, ropes are untied and thrown and coiled up again. Then the ship begins to move out into the harbour. Okay. Are you planning to do anything during the journey?
Masturbate.
Captain Hawk tells you it's probably going to take 2 or 3 days to find the place.
Oh shit! Let me. I can cast some rituals, can't I? Yes.
Well, you can have a long rest on the way.
Okay.
I'll give you one of those now.
Just ask the captain where I can make my billet out the way where I'm not going to get in the way.
Okay. He basically tells you wherever you can find a bit of spare room. There's some up near the prow of the ship.
How about your
prow?
quarters?
On the prow and yeah.
Okay. It's cold as you head out into the open ocean, heading off towards the Purple Islands. The weather ahead is cloudy. A cold, steady, not particularly heavy rain begins to fall, and the ocean begins to swell. Once you're an hour or so out of the docks, the captain barks some orders and a huge sail is unfurled. It's black with a single white arrow pointing straight up, painted on the canvas, and the ship picks up speed.
I like that. I like the symbolism.
Okay.
Really imaginative. They've gone all out on the arrows, haven't they?
And we level up.
He's pushing.
Oh, someone's in line for a level drain.
I want level 15 because I get some cool shit at level 15.
We better.
He's a big meanie.
Oh, he already is.
Right, just bear with me a couple of minutes.
What you get at 15?
Oh, some kind of psycho fucking permanent rage or something, I think.
I just want to pass amongst the crew and go, how's it going? Where are you from then? You been on the ship long? What's the word? How's the war going? Aren't you scared of the Dragon Cult's navy? What are their ships doing? Have you lost any ships? That kind of thing.
Okay. They're quite chatty. They seem quite happy as the ship moves through the sea. Yeah, you make small talk with them. Swap tales. A few of them have been out to the Purple Islands and the Thunderforge Islands before. Just bear with me 1 second. Okay.
Yeah, we could do with knowing where we're going to. See if there's any tales that the sailors know, couldn't we?
They tell you that most people avoid those islands. They're the home of Hazirawn raiders and other strange tales of the area. There's supposed to be haunted ruins there as well.
Love. Oh, wow.
Okay.
What gods do you worship?
What god do you worship?
Uh-oh, there's a map. Oh, no.
If you'd like to put where you're sitting on the boat.
Yeah, that's right for me.
Okay. Yeah, move
I'm
yourselves wherever you want to. There.
I'm not a tiller boy. The steerboard is on the right, on the starboard side. And that's how it got its name. You're doing Titanic. You're in Ignatius at the front.
The weirdo can stay at the back.
Okay.
Gee.
For as far as you can tell, it's early morning on the next day out of port. There's no land anywhere in sight.
Sorry.
The clouds are low and heavy. There's a strong wind blowing in an easterly direction. The temperature drops slightly despite the sun rising above the clouds. I'd like Ignatius and Ragnar to make a perception check, please.
Ooh. Neil has made up some more hat screw the party over homebrew rules.
You always go at the front of the boat, so if you fall overboard, you've got several chances to get back on.
Ragnar, as the deck of the boat is pointing first up and then down as you head over the large swells of the water, for a brief moment you think you see a faint shadow streaking by deep under the water.
I can turn into a shark though.
Suddenly, a crew member yells,
Boss.
and dozens of clawed fingers, bony fingers, start clawing at the edge of the boat, and a huge figure arises from the ocean directly in front of you, like a gigantic humanoid but covered in shells, barnacles and gore. Suddenly erupts from the water in a huge wave. I'd like you all to roll initiative, please.
Fuck.
My initiatives have been shit.
Okay.
Swarms. Aye.
Swarms of skeletons begin clawing their way up the side of the boat and over, drawing blades that seem to have been rusted for decades in the salty water, and start striking at the crew as they do so.
I'll deal with them. You take the big guy out.
First one. Hits one crew member. You see a crew member towards the back of the boat fall to the deck, groaning in pain as this rusty cleaver smashes down into his shoulder.
Oh, God. Don't make them like they used to. If this was an halfling crew, we wouldn't be scared. We couldn't reach the oars either, but never mind.
A crew member near to you, Ignatius, suddenly falls as this rusted blade erupts from his chest, blood and salt water dripping from it. As it erupts from his chest, around the wound, barnacles and seaweed seem to erupt from inside of him and start to grow across his chest as he falls to the ground.
Yeah, shit.
Gross.
Is it contagious? Oh, fuck. Don't open it when it's open.
I've lost my mojo!
Let's move that.
Good.
One appears right next to you, Mered, cleaving his blade and almost taking the leg off one of the crew members next to you.
What the f...
I wanted to do something when I saw the shadow. But doesn't really matter. I was just going to shout Ixon, that was all.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'll let you do that.
Thank you.
Ixnay on the Oxnay.
Okay, another crew member is injured badly. Mered, it's your turn now. As you turn, you see these skeletons. Each of these figures on here represents probably a dozen skeletons as they're swarming up the sides of the boat.
I look to the left, I look to the right, see swarming bony fingers grasping and clawing. I reach into my tunic and pull out my little trusty pendant, hold it tightly in my fist, and shout, "You shall not pass!" And I'll do a turn. I'll do a turn of dead.
Ignatius is like, that's my light.
Channel
Raise
divinity.
an eyebrow at him.
Okay.
Copied my sword, copies your lines.
Is it everybody?
Trailblazers, Ragnar.
Wisdom saving for everyone within 30 feet.
Pioneers of the D&D world.
So yeah, all four of the skeletons have to make a saving throw. What's it against?
When you some sort of regards saving throws, when you use such an effect, the DC equals your cleric spell save DC.
So that's your wisdom 8 plus your
Five.
wisdom modifier plus your proficiency.
5 proficiency plus 5 wisdom modifier, so 18.
18. Okay. Fail. Fail. Okay. All of a sudden, all of the skeletons just
Oh yeah, baby.
look around and leap from the boat and disappear under the water.
He's all yours.
All of them.
Yep. I'm well known in the
Wow,
Clear.
well done.
clerical circles. They'll be back, but you know.
Anything else?
I'll just look at the little pendant and go, bloody hell. I look at it and then just turn towards the prow of the boat. And I go, shit. That's it.
Okay. Ragnar, you're up.
I'll draw my crossbow. Yeah, it's my cunning action.
Okay.
Rage.
Okay, you haven't put rage on yourself.
Not yet.
Okay.
Still opening all my bars.
Good.
Crush your enemies.
There we go.
See them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women.
I think I have the monster targeted.
You don't.
I pressed control.
No,
Oh,
you,
yeah.
no, you do.
Oh,
Nice.
a minute.
Oh, he's a big boy.
Oh, crappy fire damage.
Let me just check its resistances. Okay.
Seem to have scratched it very much.
Nope, you didn't. Oh wow, that'll hit.
That's me.
Number 7.
So
Wow.
I did 60 damage.
You did 69 damage to it. Okay, so you just, as this thing, its huge gnarled hands grabbing on the front of the boat tips alarmingly. You start hacking at its hands that are holding onto the boat, smashing down. It's almost like the barnacles are some kind of natural armour on the thing.
Okay.
But you crack down through the barnacles and this thick black blood oozes out of its arms. Captain Hawk starts shouting orders.
Shit!
He points at Ragnar and says,
Kill him, not me.
"For water deep! Kill it, dwarf!" And you feel your rage grow even more intense from his shout.
Interesting.
You can add 1d4 to your next attack roll.
Ooh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Got it.
Okay.
So it's fucking hurt.
The thing slowly moves its head to look round at you. You notice that it's only got one eye. There are two eye sockets, but one of them's completely overgrown with barnacles and these strange incrustations. And that eye suddenly flicks open and glows with this strange green energy as it looks at you, Ragnar.
Oh, fuck.
As it turns its evil eye on you. Let's see if you make your save.
Charisma.
Okay. Your head is suddenly struck by an intense pain. Your hands almost go up to your temples on your head. This strange searing pain burns through you. And as it does so, you feel your legs buckle underneath you. your left knee twists violently to one side. There's this horrible cracking noise inside your armour as you feel your leg deform and grow and twist into some kind of painful, unnatural shape. Your speed is halved. You are cursed.
I've got a gammy leg.
It's the curse of the claw.
Your speed is halved. You have disadvantage on ability checks, saving throws, and attacks.
Oh, disadvantage on attacks.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Okay. That's all it's doing. You'll be pleased to see. The
Black
crew
horse.
members. Where's crew one? This guy's injured, so he's looking after his own himself at the moment, and the guy next to him is helping to tend him. This guy, however, stands up, pulls a spear out that was standing on the deck near him, and hurls it at the strange beast. And hits!
Oh,
For 2 damage. The spear skids off the barnacles, knocks a couple off, and disappears into the water behind it. The second crew member, seeing what his compatriot just did, does the same. But the rocking of the boat spends his throw wide, and the spear disappears into the rain and mist.
he does the same, only shitter.
This one's injured, so he's nursing his injury. This one is going to run forwards, surprisingly sure-footed on the swaying deck, and he's going to try and jab his spear at the beast. Oops. And misses. This one's going to pick up a spear and chuck it. Also misses. That one's injured. That one's helping the injured guy. That one's helping that injured guy. And this one's also going to chuck a spear. This spear hits, smashes it in the shoulder, and there's just this spray of barnacles and seaweed splatter off it. And the spear's like embedded in its shoulder now, swinging around. Ignatius, you're up. You've just seen Ragnar slam into this thing with his axe, but then in sudden pain start to stumble from side to side as this thing turns its gaze on him.
Okay, it was just allowing me to move myself without any distance marker.
Oh, sorry, I need to lock the tokens. There we go.
Okay, I'm running across the deck. My wings sprout from my back and I leap off the side. I'm 15 foot away there, but I'm also 15 foot in the air.
Okay, I'm going to say it's difficult terrain because of the wind. So your movement, flying movement, is halved.
Okay. All right, I'm going to Kona Cold it.
Okay.
Kona Cold it.
Okay, you leap off. One of the soldiers, misunderstanding, goes to grab you as you jump, but you avoid his grasp and leap off. Your wings unfurling with a snap, flapping in the wind, holding your position as you thrust your hands in front of you and unleash your magic.
That's very sexual.
It wasn't supposed to be. I think the problem lies with the listener, not the teller.
I thrust my
Explodes with magic.
Oh, this big white cloud.
Okay.
covers him.
Yeah, he's this could hurt.
Oh, good, good. Well, that's what we want. That's what we want to hear.
He's off. It's Iron Man.
Oh, I just realised something. Just don't do anything else for a second. Sorry, guys. I made a mistake. The stream wasn't updating the whose turn it was and stuff. Okay, now we're good to go.
Wow, that's
Alrighty.
nasty.
I'm going to use my Font of Magic
Mm-hmm.
and re-roll 1, 2, anything 3 and below. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
3, 4,
Oh,
5,
no.
6.
I can't do all threes. I can only one of the threes I'll leave.
Okay, so that's 4, 5, 8 off whatever you roll.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, so it's 5d8.
I've got a gummy leg. Ragnar the Battle Charger will have to go in on a wheelchair now.
So that's an extra 11.
Extra 11.
Okay.
Ooh, the dwarf's out damaging the wizard.
I've not gone full bore, mate. I'm tickling.
Mate, you're the
And
best
with
tank,
my
the best
bonus
tank in the
action,
party.
Mm-hmm.
with my bonus action, I'm going to snap out my magical shield.
Okay.
Oh yeah!
Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of their women.
Oh, its glowing shield appears in front of Ignatius.
Why did that?
Honor.
Why did that trigger that sound effect? How weird.
No, he is no berserker.
Yeah, he doesn't have rage. Never
Perhaps
mind.
he's just really angry.
So he is going to.
Oh my god, don't pull the sword out, it's going to go through the entire crew.
How
Oh,
can I
fuck.
do my shield and add the extra 2 armor class on, or do we?
Oh, it's an effect. No, I'll drag it onto. What's the shield again?
Animated.
It gives you 1 armor class, not 2, doesn't it?
No, 2.
1.
1.5.
That's a 6.
Animated shield. Yeah, it gives you 1.
No.
Oh no, increase your armor class by 2. He's right. Yeah.
Ooh.
+2 shield. Is it a +2 shield?
Oh.
It's an animated shield. Okay, let me.
Oh,
No, but
I want it back.
it's the bonus
I
shield
want my
bonus.
shield. I want my shield back.
No, it says on the thing it increases it by 2. No, it doesn't.
Roger.
It's an effect. It won't change it on your sheet.
Okay, yeah.
Right. So what's he going to do?
You can fucking arm wrestle him.
He's going to.
Do it now. Don't pull the sword out, Dray. Don't pull the fucking sword out.
He's going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What's his movement?
That's-
He can't quite reach. He's going to have to Eldritch Blast. Okay.
He's
He
well
points
out.
at the beast, and a beam of crackling energy streaks out towards the creature. So let's target it.
Those Eldritch blasts are nasty.
Make a ranged spell attack.
Got him targeted. Tick. Hit.
It
Tick.
hits. You notice that where before when Dray cast his spells, this was radiant energy, but the energy coming from him now is black and crackling with sparks of violet.
Shit.
Okay.
Yeah, I reckon Haz would have took control of him and took him over to the dark side.
Merid.
Okay, he's got the crossbow. He's got the crossbow out already. Target him. Oh, mate, don't fail me now. Actions. I'm not wasting a thing on this. What is it? Oh, it's the bow in it, not crossbow. God, short bow. There we are. Sure. Short bow. Hits!
Okay.
I believe I can have sneak there, can't I?
Yep.
Divine. Sneak. So. What?
Okay. As you shoot your crossbow bolt, which seems to pause for a moment as it leaves your arrow, and then suddenly shoots forwards as though propelled by some mystic force. It slams into the beast right in the middle of its glowing green eye. It lets out a huge bellow of pain and rage, and then sinks down below the waves.
Why has that not come up as my most dangerous creature I've killed yet?
Probably because it's not the most dangerous creature you've killed.
I wonder what it is.
Ramahaz was the most dangerous creature you've killed.
Oh, right, thank you. Oh, why? Hey! Oh. I think... Oh, horsemen! Let's get the hell out of here before them skeletons come back. It was only
Crush your
temporary.
enemies.
Okay.
See them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of the women.
Start rowing!
Okay. The men stop. Some of the men are pulling on oars, others are helping the wounded. Mark, I presume you head back over.
Yeah,
and
I'm heading over to Ragnar to check he's all right.
okay. Well, he's got his spiked armor on, so you're not really sure. He doesn't look all right.
If there's anybody I can use my medicine skill on, anybody who's dying, I can try and stabilise them. Or I can use a cantrip to stabilise them if they're dying.
Okay, there's one guy who's dead, and the others are just badly injured.
Oh, well done. Well, I've got a newfound respect for you guys at the oars. Excellent.
Captain Hawk says, I didn't think the stories were true. That was an ocean for Morian. He looks over at Ragnar. You looked into its eyes. Are you okay? Your leg's in incredible pain.
My legs.
What's it supposed to do? What do the stories say, Hawk?
That they will turn you into one of them.
How long does that take then?
I don't know. I've never fought one before. Thank you for your aid.
Can I try and rack my... I'll cast guidance and try and commune with the gods and rack my memory of how long it takes to be from the touch of a Fomorian to be turned into a Fomorian.
Okay.
Skill check.
Can make a nature check.
Okay, I'll make the nature with guidance. Well, there we go.
Okay. You've got no idea. You've never heard of an ocean Fomorian before. You're not aware of Fomorians having that ability.
Yeah, it's just burning through the diamond powder is what I need to cast spells to revive you from the dead as well. Oh no, it's not actually. So it's just great resurrection. That means I only got.
Yeah, you can feel your leg pressing hard against the inside of your armor. It's grown. It's painful.
Ragnar, is it getting worse? Have you felt it get worse at all?
I'm turning into a sea monster.
What's happening?
Help me! I'm melting.
What's happening to your eye? It's starting to shut. Your other one's getting bigger. Oh, mate. We might have to put you down. Oh, come here, mate. Come here. Come in for a hug. Come in, big boy. I'll try and fool this Fomorian so it doesn't realise what he's doing.
Okay.
And pull the rug from under its
Oh
feet.
no, what have I just done? Sorry.
And so that its energies fall upon the wrong victim. And I cast Greater Restoration upon...
Okay, can you just hold on one sec? Sorry, I've fucked something up.
Upon Little Short Arms.
Bollocks. There it is.
You imbue a creature you touch with positive energy to undo a debilitating effect. You can reduce the target's exhaustion level by 1 or end one of the following effects on the target. Charm, pet
okay, just bear with me a minute, guys. I'm sorry about this.
reduction to hit point maximum or ability scores. You feel this warmth spread through your leg. Huh! I've just been shot.
Why is that not updating? Oh, crap.
As Ragnar realises his warmth spreads down his leg that he's probably just wet himself.
Okay, so you run over to Ragnar. Ragnar's unbuckling the straps on his leg armour. You peel the armour back off your leg, and your leg is hideously malformed and twisted, covered in thick barnacle-like protrusions. It seems to be weeping seawater.
Mate, when was the last time we took a bath? That stinks. I did my thing.
So you cast your what was it? Greater Restoration.
Greater Restoration.
What was the name of the bad guy, baby, in Pirates of the Caribbean?
Oh yeah.
No, the guy that was Davy Jones. I'm turning into Davy Jones.
One curse.
I've been because a sea monster, barnacled sea monster, looked at me.
Okay.
Into Davy Jones.
It's Restoration.
I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt.
Okay. You lay your hands onto his leg rather gingerly, not wanting to touch the strange sallow-coloured skin. The skin on his leg feels hard as rock.
It's really hard. This is.
And as you summon the divine spirits through your hands, the barnacles start to recede, the water starts to stop flowing, and his leg twists and grinds. There's a horrible grinding noise as the bones move around.
Oh, that's gross.
And but after a moment, his leg has been restored.
You're full to you're back to your full.
I can wear tights again.
Don't mention it, Ragnar.
Did I say that out loud?
It's strange that all your hair's gone.
Beautifully shaven dwarven legs.
Man,
Okay.
If only I could get my hands on some more diamond dust, I could do that again. Costs a lot, that does.
You still got your belted dwarven kind on, Rich?
Yes.
That's what I'd removed by accident. There we go. We're back. Okay. So you spend the next hour or so mending your wounds, tending to the crew. Ragnar gingerly limping around the deck as you try and put as much distance as you can between yourselves and the strange creature.
I'm avoiding Ragnar. I'm giving him a wide berth. Being grumpy.
Because you have to use your diamond dust, which you pay from party funds.
But, I sweated blood for that.
Oh, what a killing blow.
I killed the Fomorian. I got rid of 4 swarms of skellies.
Okay, let me give you a long rest. You continue your journey for another 2 days.
Let him have his victory, it doesn't happen.
No, just a simple thank you would have been enough.
So after 2 more days, constantly nervously looking at the surface of the water, the rain has stopped, though it's still cold. But just as the sun is starting to go down on your 3rd day out of port, one of the crew members shouts, "Land hoy!" And you can see ahead of you the Thunderforge Islands, craggy, mountainous, covered with scrub and small wooded areas. The shoreline is rocky and rugged, leaving few places available to dock a large ship. As you round one rocky outcropping, you see a huge fortress rising from the cliff face in a mountainous inner channel. A 500-foot tall tower rises from near the base of the cliff to the fortress. The fortress itself seems to be carved from the cliff face and stands 100 feet taller than the access tower. Twin towers flank the fortress, with the peak standing nearly 75 feet above the roof. A light grey smoke flows out of one of the towers.
Are they choosing a new pope?
Well, we've got to
I think we're here.
Somehow.
Master, Captain, Master Hawk.
Yes?
Who inhabits that fortress up ahead?
I do not know. Sailors say it's haunted. No one ever goes there.
What is causing that smoke then?
I don't know. It's a warning. He makes the sign of the evil eye to ward off evil spirits in front of him as he looks up at it.
I'll put my hand on his shoulder. Bless you, son. Bless you, son. Don't you worry. I got you covered.
Captain, we should look for somewhere to dock before the light leaves. The captain shouts some orders to Two Fingers, and the ship slowly turns. The sail is withdrawn, and the oars are put out into the water. And the ship turns and starts heading towards the inlet.
Here we go. Would Ignatius know what I know about Dracoliches?
Probably not. What do you?
That they're resistant to magic.
Oh. Make a history check.
I didn't know that.
Everybody's going to love the dwarf now.
Yep, you're our main spearhead in this one, mate.
No, you're not sure.
Okay.
Right, just bear with me 1 second. I've got a little bit of maintenance to do.
It's gonna have a legendary action and legendary saves, just like every dragon, and it's probably going to be in its lair, so it's going to have legendary lair actions. So it's going to be a bitch. It's going to be a bitch.
Don't get its head cut off.
I think you might need some death wards here. Death ward is at 4th level.
Buff me up and send me in.
I might need to burn all my 4th level spell slots to cast death ward on all of us. I think that would be a damn good fucking ad. Mind you, my 4th level spell.
The ship manages to find a shallow enough berth where they can launch a small rowboat from the back of the ship to take you to the beach. There's a small rocky beach from which the central entry tower, 200 feet in diameter, rises at least 500 feet from the base of the cliff. A steep, winding, narrow path can be seen leading from the rocky beach to the base of the tower. It looks abandoned apart from the smoke rising from one of the towers.
Interesting.
I think there could be a secret cave entrance into it.
Yeah, can we scan the coast to see if there's any other entrances to it? Any other alcoves, coves, bays?
You can ask the captain. It'll take some time. It's getting dark. He suggests that you wait till morning if you want to do that.
Well, time's of the essence, really, innit? We can't hang around.
Front door it is then. Ah!
There's
Drake.
There's two gigantic double doors hanging open from massive rusted hinges. You can see
Dray,
up the path.
Dray, what do you suggest? What do you feel is the best course of action?
I don't know. I have to find Borum the Seer.
Right, we've got to find the Seer. Find what's his name? We're going to find Borum.
Yes.
Find Borum. What do you know about this?
He may know where Hazirawn died.
Where does he hang out then?
The tales say that he was based here at Thunderforge Keep.
Let's go and find him. I cast dancing lights and set them off down the path in front of me towards the gates.
Okay.
I'll put my. I don't think I wear my blue mask all the time, so I'll put my blue mask on so I can see in the dark.
Okay. The rowboat bumps into the shore. You get out onto the rocky shore. There's no sand or anything like that. The cliff's just rising up sheer, and this narrow path leading up through the gates up to a huge entry tower.
Oh, Neil.
Mm-hmm.
Could you put 8 charges on my Dragon Claw blade? Like ammo, maybe.
Yeah.
Because it starts with 8 and it can regain D4 plus 2 at dawn.
Okay,
I've got
hold on.
I've got no way of tracking it at the moment.
What's it called?
Dragon Claw Blade.
Okay. And it's 8 charges, and are they daily or?
It's 8 charges. It regains D4 plus 2 at dawn.
Okay.
It's a thingy thing.
There you go.
What?
It's under magic items, next to your Pearl of Power.
Oh, brilliant, brilliant. You can remove that Pearl of Power because I unattuned it. Actually, I'll do that. I'll remove that.
Okay.
I got rid of the Pearl of Power. Yeah, it's gone. Lovely, brilliant. Thank you.
Okay. So your dancing lights cast dark shadows up the cliff walls. Are you heading up the path, or what are you going to do?
Whoa. Looks like.
Yeah, I said I'm setting my dancing lights off in front of me and following them up to the gates.
Okay.
I will lead the way.
The path rises up. You head through these huge, gigantic gates, at least 25 feet high. They're all rusted, they're hanging off the hinges. And you head into the tower, which consists of a ledge circling an enormous shaft that leads directly down to the sea below you. The path spiralling up around the outside, perilously around the inside of this huge shaft. It's very dark in there. Has everyone got night vision and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I got my mask on. Yep.
Check. Yep. 60 feet. Dray has as well. You start heading up. Hardly daring to look down from the narrow path. And it eventually brings you up to the top. The spiral stairs end at a narrow ledge, some 450 feet above the entrance doors. The smooth stone walls rising another 50 feet above you, and the top is open to the sky. The central shaft plunges nearly 700 feet to the sea below. Ahead of you, 2 stone statues of gigantic vulture-like birds flank a giant-sized set of iron double doors.
How about I check these doors out with a bit of the old, detecting the old magic. What do you reckon, boys? Boys?
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Perhaps you'd like to follow me to within a resistant area about there.
Hold on one sec, sorry.
Roger.
Kids.
Roger. Oh, cool. Yeah, take however long.
We're alright to carry on for a little.
No, if you want to do it now, if you want to nip it in the bud.
Nope, it's alright. The double doors are shut, so you can't move all the way down there.
Oh, so, so what's the what?
Jesus Christ.
So the only way to get to the double doors is along the
ledge, yeah,
right.
Which is 700 feet above the sea below.
Okay.
The pounding of the sea echoes up the centre of this shaft. You can hardly hear yourselves think. I take you have to go around on the path. You can't just float across there. Well, you can, but you'll float down.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I can't. What is the white area? I didn't.
The white area is just the background to the map.
And we're up there.
Mm-hmm. You're on that narrow path.
Right. Well, we should continue up the path then, shouldn't we?
Well, the path here is level. It's horizontal. You've come up to the top of the path.
Yeah.
And then it circles around the inside of this shaft to the double doors opposite you.
Let's make our way to the double doors opposite us.
Okay. So, do you want to move yourself? So I know I don't want to put. Oops! What the hell? Oh my god, sorry guys. Let me reset this map.
Do it.
I got the
I'm not
scale
sure of the map.
completely wrong. Hold on. Hold on!
I'm not sure of the map.
Okay. I thought the scale was wrong. Yeah.
Ah.
That gives you a bit more sense of scale. Alright, sorry guys, I'm going to have to go AFK 1 second.
Yep, cool.
Alright.
So we're here to find an old bloke about a dragon. We've got to find where the dragon died.
Yeah.
Take the sword to where the dragon died. Give the dragon his soul back. And then twat him. I've got... I could burn up...
coconuts.
I'm going to burn my... It's going to be burning my dimension door and freedom of movement and polymorph, but to put Death Ward and my banishment as well. Death Ward on all three of us. I reckon that's good. Ooh, tricky. I wish I didn't know about this resistance to magic. I wasn't going to use me sword.
They only get advantage on saving throws and stuff like that. But it's a dragon, so it'll have 3 saving throws it can automatically make anyway in the day.
I think I've got that one arrow of dragon slaying. It's only one. I might need to save it for a Ralph tour, but depends how things turn.
We'll see.
The thing with Ragnar is that if only we could get Ragnar to sprout a pair of wings, then he could chase a dragon through the air. Because that dragon's just going to fly around and kite him like a biatch. Is there any way we can make it fly? I mean,
It's a pity it's strength check on telekinesis. Because dragons have high strength, I could pin it to the floor so it couldn't move with my telekinesis. But
I suppose, could you pick Ragnar up and slam him into the dragon? If you go before Ragnar's turn, pick him up, slamming him to the dragon so he gets a spike attack.
I can only move them 30 feet at a time, which is less than his actual movement.
That's not right. I suppose if you can pick Ragnar up and drop him on the dragon, then if it's Ragnar's turn, you can do is like unleash hell. But getting on the back of the dragon again is probably best.
Yeah,
like we've done before.
But the dragon then takes off and throws us off now. Neil's learned you can't use tactics against him.
Yeah, he's going to throw everything at us anyway. I suppose you got if you and Ragnar are dimension buddies.
And we still not find out why we're going to hate Neil tonight, so things are going to go bad.
Mm-hmm. Well, he didn't know that we were going here. It was very much in the air. Yeah, we've got the dimension door. We've got your telekinesis. I don't.
That's right. He didn't know we were going here, did he?
No, so it might not.
That means we're going to get back to Ilvastar and everybody will be dead.
Oh, that will be a definite. No matter what action we took, that could have happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Is anybody there?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I just happened to deal with a comedy injury to one of the kids.
What have you done now?
Oh, Jessica was eating a packet of crisps and one of them broke and flew into her eye.
Oh, crisps are deadly.
Right.
Yeah, she's fine.
Wasn't salt and vinegar, was it?
It was salt and vinegar, yes.
Oh my god.
I'm blind.
Ding.
She's
It
okay.
burns.
They can hurt if they go in half and get stuck in your mouth and like in between your
Okay, so I've got the map to the right scale now.
Brilliant.
Okay, so you're on this narrow ledge around this huge pounding shaft leading down to the ocean.
A huge.
I was going to say, please,
The
nobody.
innuendos are getting- I've had to hold back.
I have to say, these are all accidental. This is not like me at all.
Deep coves.
Is there something you'd
Oh.
like to tell us?
Okay. How are you going to deal with the pounding shaft?
Well, I think we need to edge our way to the doors and I scan them for magic. I think that's what we should do. I think we should do that in party marching order.
Okay. Well, yeah. Who's going to? I don't want to put you somewhere you don't want to be. So, if I move you all over to the doors and then you move yourselves where you want to go.
I think we're
I'm
going.
flying, by the way. I'm
Okay.
flying and hovering about a foot off the ground.
I think we're going to be arrayed in front of the door. That's brilliant. That's cool. That's good. And I will cast Detect Magic. First level spell. And I will focus on
It'll
the
be
door.
on the two statues either side will be magically
I'll-
ready to attack.
yeah.
And we try and open the door.
Okay. So, if you would like to take your spell off.
Yep. Done.
You close your eyes, utter a prayer to the gods, and you feel a strange tugging at your chest, pulling you towards both statues.
Oh Lord! I'll check the doors and the lock on the door, and the floor in front of the door
Okay. How are you going to check it?
with my detect magics, just to see if there's any magics.
The doors don't
And
seem
chant.
magical.
Boys, I've got a funny feeling about them statues. What are the statues of again?
Some strange, gigantic vulture-like birds. You don't recognise them as any birds you've actually seen.
Those.
It's
Those
the dark
statues.
crystal.
Gelfling!
Those statues are imbued with magic.
Well, they're going to come to life the minute we try and open this door, aren't they?
Unless there's any way we can get through the doorway without opening them. I think you're right. Ah, Lord.
I can't be surprised. So
Well, Ragnar, if you stand right in front of one of them statues with your axe out, ready.
okay, excited.
Ignatius, stand back. I'll take the other.
Very good. I suppose I've got to open the door then, haven't I? I'll walk up to the doors and examine them for mechanical
I'm
traps.
flying and I hold each hand out, palm out towards each hand, ready.
Okay.
Like Iron Man.
I'll examine the doors for mechanical traps.
Shoot a frill.
Okay, let me just check.
And concentrate on them for magical traps.
Tony Stark.
And triggers.
Okay, Dray's casting a shield spell on himself.
He is very much like a fantasy Tony Stark.
Can I pre-rage? I can't, can I?
You can, but it only lasts for a minute.
Well, let me know when you're going to open the door, and then I'm going to rage before. I'll
Okay.
rage before he opens the door.
Just depends if I'm getting anything else from the detect magic at all.
Okay, you don't sense anything else.
All right. On the count, I'll go 3, 2, 1, open. All right.
Okay, on one I'll rage.
3,
All right.
2,
Well, on three I'll
1.
rage.
Ragnar goes ape shit.
You push your hands against the doors. They don't move at all. But there's a horrible creaking noise as both of the statues suddenly turn their heads towards you.
Oh,
And yes, Mark has obviously played far too much D&D. He recognised what would happen. I'd like everyone to roll initiative, please.
oh, good drills, though. Good drills, though, party.
Oh my god, my initiative roll again. So poor.
It's better than me.
I get 2 dice on mine. Which is nice.
Okay, and
nice.
let
It's a
me
nice
roll
time.
for Dray.
I'm already raged, so I
Nice,
will
mate. Good.
apply
Good.
that effect.
What's it
Crush your
called?
enemies. See them driven before you.
Why does
They hear the
Dray
lamentation of the
keep
women.
triggering that?
Because I just put rage on myself.
Oh,
I'm
that'll be
already
right.
raged.
Sorry. Yeah.
He's preloaded.
Okay, Mered, the doors don't move, but you were half expecting these statues to move, and they do. What are you going to do?
Cunning action, crossbow out. Short bow out. Target the one next to Ragnar. Let loose.
Okay.
Fucking let loose. Fuck off. Hit. I unleash the poison of the assassin and the sneak of the rogue. Let's see if any of it does damage. Note the damage effects. So it's assistance. 22.
Okay, as you shoot your bow at the thing, the arrow just seems to shatter as it hits the stonework of the statue. Don't forget to stick your arrows off.
Yeah, it does it also. So hang on, 3, 5. So it took a. I think the physical halved. 6. Trying to work out which halved. So I think the physical halved. Yeah, I'm done. I'm not going to move because I'm in a nice spot.
Crush your enemies.
Here we go.
See them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of their women.
Shit. Oh, reckless. And I will try a. Yeah, let's go for a great weapon.
Ooh,
Oh, it hits.
those are really big.
These things are easy to hit. They're huge.
They're going to have shit on a hit point.
Extra 7.
Oh, come on with the damage.
21 on a 1.
27 on a 1.
Nice.
And I will now, with my bonus action, I will use my cloak,
Oh, yeah.
uttering the words minty, yearning, intense burning.
Which cloak is it?
I will activate my cloak of...
Scintillating colours, is it?
Yes. I get D3 charges once I activate it. So I get 3 charges.
Oh, excellent roll.
So, and then the creatures get a disadvantage. So my reckless attack is counteracted by the fact that they get a disadvantage against me if they suffer the
Nice.
effects of it.
Okay, they have to make a saving throw. Let's just check their
Yeah.
immunities.
They're all at disadvantage.
They took merit.
Okay.
Fuck that up.
It's got to make it save first. First one makes it. Second one fails.
Oh, which is the first and which is the second?
So, how long is the effect on this?
Let me just read. Where is it gone?
Until the end of your next turn. So, okay.
Yeah.
The second one just stops moving, the one you've been attacking. Just
Oh,
right
so the
across.
rope has 3 charges and regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn.
Yep.
Sorry, so ignore that.
Okay. So these strange hypnotic lights suddenly spring out from over your shoulders, and the beast just turns to look at them, the strange statue, and then just freezes as though it's become a statue again.
Pretty light.
Okay.
There's no saving throw.
There is, to see if they're stunned or not.
Oh, right, but they still get disadvantage
Yeah.
on me.
That's awesome.
Till the end of your next turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Ignatius.
Alright. I'm gonna have a bit of a hag bolt.
Okay.
Fag bolt.
Are you twinning it, or is it automatically do 2?
I'm twinning it, which is why I've clicked my font of magic.
Okay.
Do I have to roll an attack against both of them?
Oh, I see why it's... hold on, let me just change something.
Mark, just as a Just as a an idea to get how much we can plumb your depths, how many fonts do you get?
14.
Wow. So yeah, that's quite
Okay.
a large pool, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I
Is
get
it a concentration hat bomb?
If I twin something like disintegrate, that's 6 used in
Oh,
one.
I see. Yeah, I see. Oh, depending on the level type thing.
Yeah, whereas Hag Bolt's only a level 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. Cast away.
I had no idea of the sort of.
I've got them both. Attack. Hit and hit.
Hit and hit, indeed.
Oh, because he got the advantage because it was stunned. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, he dropped to 4. It probably would have missed, but Rich stunned it. Nice.
Damage. Are they both still targeted? Yes.
Oh my lord. Ow, that's fucking nasty.
Wow.
No
Okay,
resistance came up.
so these icy balls.
Hit 2 didn't take anything.
Uh,
Yeah.
Bear in mind, if they're resistant, they.
There was no resistance. They both took 40. What damage type is that?
yeah, they both took
cold,
40
cold.
damage.
Cold. So they're not resistant to cold. Lovely. But I guess physical.
Okay, so these icy, crackling beams of energy spray out from the top of your staff as you hold it in front of you, smashing into the.
He does it
Those
out of his
statues.
arms like Iron Man.
Okay.
The magic comes from me because I'm a
Okay.
sorcerer, not from my items.
Okay.
Is-
Okay.
Have you done it out of your palms like Iron Man? Like?
I have, yeah, quite literally. I'm pointing towards each statue, ready for my hag bolts.
Okay. Is that you done, Ignatius?
No, I'm going to use my bonus action to get my shield out.
Okay.
Thunder.
Your shield rises up behind you and then whizzes out in front of you, around you.
Oh, that's
Hovers in the
That's it,
air.
I'm done.
Okay.
We've got the cloak, we've got the shield, and we've got a dead Dray.
Yeah, this one's going to attack Dray.
I think we need to keep Dray alive, don't we?
They must have hundreds of hit points.
Yeah. I think they've.
It suddenly, with
compensated
surprising speed, leans forwards and pecks at Dray with its beak.
Shit, sorry, got to go AFK just a minute. Back in a minute.
That'll hit.
We had the warning. We were ready for them.
And it then rakes out with one of its talons at him.
Fuck, he's got moderate damage already. Oy.
And he is grappled
Right.
and restrained.
Switch focus,
As
boys. We've got to take
This
that fucker down.
stone talon wraps around Dre's chest and holds him in a vice-like grip. The next statue is stunned. Dray is going to try and break free of its grasp. Strength.
Thunder.
He rolled
I
a
think we-
14 and it rolled a... Whoops, I'll take the first one. It rolled an 18. So he's still restrained.
I think the thing is, we have to get through this with Dray alive, haven't we, really?
Or someone's going to have to take up the blade.
No, yeah, that's one thing we don't want to do.
Mered,
So
you're up.
I've got to heal. I'm going to heal range for Dray. I kind of move, kind of that there.
Mm-hmm.
What are my targets? Just off. Dray is on. Take a 3rd level heal. Take it off. Get the cure up. Okay, I stick my finger out and go boop onto Dray's, onto just the center of his back.
Okay. You manage to reach through as he's being flung from side to side by this huge claw. Grab hold of him, and you feel the healing energy pass into him. Oh, thanks, Merid.
And I shout out, I think we need to keep Dray alive for this. It probably would be best.
Okay. Are you doing anything else?
Just back off a bit.
Okay.
Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of their women.
Because remember, Dray is not a tank. His AC wasn't too high.
I mean, he's got to be our level as well now. He's got to be level 14.
He didn't have high. I don't think warlocks have really high hit points. I think he's about the same as you and me.
Depends on what Neil's done with him to
I don't
level him.
I don't think his AC is that high either because he hasn't got a mask or anything.
Yeah, but don't forget we've been gathering magic items and all that kind of stuff. We will have done some leveling on it.
Don't forget your 5 hit points. Oh! Double 20. Wow.
You got the double 20.
Boom. That's 4 of these and all. Hang on a minute.
So an extra 10. You haven't put the heal on yourself, your 5 hit points. Ragnar.
Oh, thank you.
Sure, you should get some extra for a double 20s.
He did get extra, he just did 46 damage.
How much did I do? 46. I rolled 2 1s, man. Look at that. That's shit. On the extra D12s.
You got an 11.
You rolled 2 1s and still got 46 damage. Extra 4.
Here come the spikes. Oh.
Dish, 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 dish.
I guess because they're pure physical and not fire.
Okay. You're just chipping into this thing. There's bits of rock flying off in all directions as your axe is starting to carve a hole in the belly of this thing. Okay, back to Ignatius. At this point, the lights from your cloak fade.
Oh, end of turn, isn't it? So
Yeah.
it's not stunned anymore. Mm-hmm.
Ignatius, you still have your hag bolt. Oh, he went AFK. He's back. Yes, he is.
Yeah, I'm going to roll the damage.
Don't you mean Tony?
Why have you got reckless attack on, Ignatius? Applied by Ragnar. I'm going to remove that.
It slips out my hand when I went to him.
Thought I wouldn't notice.
Myself. I've had 3 or 4 bourbons. So I'll forgive
My reckless attack slipped out of my hand.
slips.
Right, I forgot I'm targeted yet. Damage.
I put a combat gif in for the combat as well.
What level did I cast it? I think it was 3. Yeah, so there we go.
Nice.
That's it for me because I can't do anything else, so it'll break the hagbot.
Okay, so they start to crackle. The one that Ragnar has been slamming, you just adjust the aim slightly of the palm, and the hagbot's now drilling into the same hole that he's been making in its belly. Okay. This one still has hold of Dray. It's gonna it picks him up off the ground and then hammers its beak down towards him.
Remember, he hasn't got the griffin pin either, so if he gets thrown off a cliff,
It's
ain't gonna be pretty.
I'll fly and catch him.
he's looking rough now. Oh dear.
Dray's dead.
Could be.
Well, that's this quest gone, isn't it?
Okay.
Right, nice
Drake.
to know your character, Chris, was going to be a pussy at level 14.
Dray goes limp in its grasp. The other one turns its attention to Ragnar.
Fucking have it then. Go on!
First of all, its beak. Actually, no. First of all, it reaches out with a talon at you. Hits. And you are grappled and restrained. And now it's going to make an attack with its beak.
We can't get anything out of this quest if Dre's dead.
No.
Okay, so it's grappled one talon around you, and then it starts pecking at you with its beak. It's like being caught in an earthquake, between a landslide, as this rock beak plunges down onto your shoulder. Dray
Big bird.
has got to make a death save, which he fails. That's one down.
Mm-hmm.
Mered.
Oh, gee, fucking hell, Dre. Fuck's sake. I, palm down, hand out on Dre's chest,
Mm-hmm.
and, cast the cantrip. I don't use a cantrip on him, but it amuses me to cheat death, and I will cast a cantrip, spare the dying upon him, and stabilise him.
Okay, does that put him onto 1 hit point or 0?
No, it's a... Just look at 0 hit points, the creature becomes stable.
Okay. Let me put stable. There we go.
And I'll use my cunning action to go into... I say I'll take him on for the
Don't
team.
block me. Don't block me.
I'll take him on. I'll take him on for the team.
What are you doing?
I'll skip round the other side, so I've got a nice, in case anything comes.
Okay.
On the other side, get a nice back stab on. That's me.
Okay.
Crush
Ragnar,
your
you're
enemies.
crushed in the
See them
grip.
driven before you.
The vice-like grip of this thing. Let me check what you can do. If anything. You are restrained. Your speed becomes 0. Attack rolls have advantage. You have disadvantage. You have disadvantage on dex. And you're also grappled. Okay, yeah, you can still attack.
Cool. Why have I only got 1 dice?
Because you're grappled and restrained, you get a disadvantage.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Oh wow! Okay, you're just being swung from side to side in the grip of this thing. You can't quite swing your axe to do any damage.
Finish it.
Ignatius.
Got him targeted.
Hey.
Bada boom.
Lovely.
Okay, the beast holding you, Ragnar, just explodes into rock and pebbles and falls to the ground in a huge pile of rubble. You suddenly lands down back on the ground, go, whoa! So you're going to tip back off the edge over the chasm and manage to pull yourself forwards. Is that it, Ignatius?
Mm-hmm.
Why can you not twat that thing? It's like the other ones.
Okay, this one is drops Dray to the ground and turns to Mered.
Mm-hmm. This is going to hurt.
Its talons reach out towards you and hit, crushing you in a vice-like grip. You are grappled and restrained. Let me take grapple and restrain off Ragnar and off Dray. And then its beak comes down at you.
Chris, I hope somewhere you're watching.
30 will hit. Smashes down into you. Okay, Mered. Dray is stable. You're up. You're just caught in the grip of this thing.
Oh.
Perhaps you should have put Death Ward on Dray.
I didn't cast it. I didn't tick anything off.
You cast it on yourself. It says Death Ward on you.
Oh, I haven't ticked spell slots off.
Oh, I'll take the spell slot off.
Okay. Okay. Close my character sheet, which is the most. Right, I need some really tricksy kind of shit going on here. I turned myself into a picture of Dray. I use Channel Divinity.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Is it intelligent? Would it? Because if I just turn invisible, it's got me in its grasp. That's the thing.
Cast freedom of movement.
Yeah. That's
And it won't get an advantage on an attack on you.
But it will still get a free swipe at me as I back off.
No, because you've got your rogue.
No, I need to attack it. I need to attack it to stop it doing a attack of opportunity. And if I use freedom of movement, that's my action. I can't attack. I will.
Either way, it's got you. It's either going to have an advantage attack on you next turn, or it's not going to have an advantage.
What I'm going to do, Neil.
Mm-hmm.
All right, mate. What I'm going to do. It's a level 2 spell. Now, it's a bit tricky, this one. It's a bit I'm going to cast Mirror Image upon myself.
Okay. I mean,
Suddenly,
it's not going to help. It's got you in its grasp.
but every time it tries to hit me, it would hit. It'd get advantage on me, and it might hit one of the mirrors instead.
Oh, okay. All right.
So what I do is suddenly there are 4 merits held within its grasp. Which one does it pet? I don't know. Is it that one? Is it this one?
I'm not quite sure how this is working.
Well, let's have a look. Where's the smell? 3 illegal duplicates of myself appear in my space. The duplicates move with you and mimic your actions, shifting positions. So it's impossible to track which image is real. You can use your action to miss them. Each time a creature targets you with an attack during the spell's duration, roll the d20. Is it me? I don't know. So there we go. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll cross it off. I'll cast Mirror Image.
Nothing wrong with that, Richie, babe.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Is that you done?
Yeah.
Okay. These Mered's form suddenly seems to shift and shimmer, and he's suddenly in several places at once, still within the grasp of the beast, but shifting his position. Okay.
Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of their women.
Surprised they're not flying.
Bit heavy. Has he quite got advantage on there, being the opposite side of me?
Yeah, but he gets advantage anyway.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Extra 4.
Goodbye, Norma Jean. That's what I've called that vulture, Norma Jean.
Again,
Oh, that's a big one.
wow, the mining drill known as Ragnar out into this huge rock beast, starts drilling a hole into it.
Dump.
Okay.
It resisted my spiked attack. Okay.
Still targeted.
Should have been a Zerker. Should have had 3 attacks.
Okay.
I'm going to use my font and re-roll that 1, 2.
Okay.
It had to happen.
I'm man.
Fizzle.
Okay, it's gonna try and beat you, Mered.
Not working.
Okay, I'm gonna get the spell up.
One of my I'm rolling a d20 to see what I hit. Oh, I'll have to see if I hit first, don't I?
No, each time in the attack. No, before you
Okay.
try and hit, roll a d20 to determine whether you attack.
I
If you
rolled
have three
an 11.
6 or higher, it's a duplicate, in which case they've got 15 dex. AC 10 plus 5 is 15 AC. So it's a duplicate 15 AC.
It hits.
Okay, that's one duplicate gone.
It's Talon attack. Rolled a 6.
No, that's 2 duplicates. You must roll an 8. No, so that's me.
29 will hit.
Mm-hmm.
It just crushes its talon around you. You can feel your bones starting to creak under its pressure.
Fucking kill it.
Merid, it's your turn.
Trying.
Fucking kill it. I think I need to heal.
It's critical. Ragnar's going to obliterate it.
I am going to target myself. No, not the vulture. I'm not going to heal the vulture. No.
Charles, the vulture. Click your image on the combat tracker.
Earth elemental, apparently.
Not working on the combat tracker. No, it's not working. I can't.
There you are.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna work on a 5th. I'm completing the 5th here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I give myself a big old heal.
That didn't actually heal you, did it?
No, that didn't come off your wounds. Why not?
I don't know. It always does that when you do it to yourself for some reason. 15, okay. Okay, you feel yourself strengthen under the power of your gods.
Can I use the cunning action to try and break through the grapple?
No, that's an action. Cunning action can be used for dodge, hide...
Dash, disengage?
No, because you have to free yourself to disengage.
Okay, yep.
It's going to be dead in a minute, anyway.
Yeah.
Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of their women.
You want to gravel a path? Now's the time.
Hard cat. Ooh.
Here we go.
Critical.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
This isn't doing anything. I didn't kill it.
Extend to Ignatius.
Oh, please. Please kill it. I should be alright. I should be alright. I stepped in front of Dray so it could
Should
hit
have gone
him.
for basic attacks, really.
Yeah.
Good job.
Okay. Your hag bolt suddenly powers through the centre of it and it explodes in a shower shard of stone.
Jesus Christ. Thanks, Ragnar.
Raise an eyebrow.
Oh, sorry. Three of us turn towards Ignatius and give a very, very flourishing bow. Thank you as well.
Well, Dray doesn't.
Fly straight across to Dray.
Okay. He's lying unconscious.
He's all right.
He doesn't look alright.
Oh, bloody hell. Look.
I'm going to uncork one of my potions of greater...
No,
healing
mate. No.
And drink it myself.
Look, let me tend to his wounds, and you keep that potion in case.
Okay.
In case, right?
Trying to keep your spell slots. Yep.
No, I reckon that I've. Oh fuck! I just closed the.
They had a lot of hit points, those things.
Where's Dray gone?
Video games are playing me.
I need to try and cut. No.
Just going to move Ignatius slightly so you can see Dray.
What are
Thank you.
you?
Fucking
Feel
hell.
right down your spine.
Why is it not letting me?
Don't know. Have you tried zooming in on the map?
Yeah.
Made who?
Control click. It's not there. I'm clicking on the. Click.
So you're what? You're targeting Dray.
Trying to target.
There you go.
Okay.
Probably.
So it was a 3rd level, which I've ticked off, and it was 1, 2, 3. Dray, arise!
Again, it didn't do anything. So, what happened? Did we win?
Yeah, mate, you were knocked out for a bit there, but don't worry, I pulled your shit out of the fire.
I don't feel good. He rummages in his pack and pulls out a potion. Which he then uncocks his potion, swallows it all.
As he tips his head back to drink the potion, I'll kick him off the ledge.
Okay, he's suddenly scrabbling in the air as he...
300 style.
Have some cake.
Oh, that cake bid was brilliant.
Thank you.
Oh, Jay, mate, you're a fucking key to this. You carpet. It's a whole waste of fucking time and energy.
Flexing muscles.
I don't expect to survive what's to come.
Oh, that's all right.
Seems reasonable.
Check out the guns.
Oh yeah, Ragnar did all right as well, and Ignatius. I suppose we all played a part. We all played a part. Good.
How you feeling, Merritt? You look a bit worse for wear yourself.
Mate, look, I had to step in. Otherwise they were going to smoosh him into little Dray pieces. But you know.
Okay, Ragnar, can you roll a strength check
Brave.
for me? Okay, you heave against the huge iron doors, but they don't move an inch.
Can I go for a?
Switch somewhere.
Can I go for a bio break?
Yeah. We'll take a 2
I
minute
need
break.
a wee myself.
Yeah.
Very good. Rich, you want me to hold it?
Yeah, okay.
Can't see what's in the bag of holding.
What are you looking for?
A scroll of knock.
There are no scrolls of knock in there. There's a scroll of lightning bolt, protection from fiends, and a scroll of seeming.
Okay.
There's no healing potions. There's a bead of force. Just looking through for what might be useful. A feather token of a whip. Potion of gaseous form. That's about it in terms of magical items.
Potion of gaseous form. These doors classed as large.
They are huge, probably. About 25 feet tall.
Hello, Mark.
Oh, yeah.
What are your spell slots looking like? I'm just thinking about how many. I think we definitely have to take a long rest before we take this dragon on. I think.
I have used 1/3 level spell.
I've used the
I
first.
have 4 first, 3 second, 2 third, 3 fourth, 2 fifth, 1 sixth, 1 seventh left.
I got 3 first,
Nice.
2 seconds, 1 third, 2 fourth, a fifth, and a sixth. I've used kind of a lot. I think because of your teleport, we can afford to take a long rest before the dragon.
I've got 4 rages left.
How long's your animated shield last, Mark? It's 10 rounds.
minute.
It's a
1
minute,
minute.
isn't it?
I think it probably would be nice to take a long rest before the Dracolich. Plus, because there's
No,
I'm fine.
Let's fight it on a shoestring.
but there's
Beauty of Hagbolt.
our hit points as well. We could do them with a short rest, I suppose. I don't know about Dray. It depends. If there's anything if we burn through a lot between.
Ask yourself the question: what would Chris do? Long rest.
Yeah.
Below
I'm
my
going to
wad.
walk up to the door
Mm-hmm.
and using the end of my staff, I'm going to bash upon it like knocking on the door.
Okay.
Let me in.
It rings with a hollow metallic sound, but there is no response.
Someone give me some muscle. I got
Oh.
this.
Help, Ragnar.
I'll cast guidance upon myself and help as well.
Okay, so
I got another dice on this.
yeah, you got advantage, so roll again. And roll your guidance, +4.
D4.
Okay. All your muscles strain and slowly, with a horrible creaking sound, the doors inch open. It's as though they haven't been opened for years.
Oh, the guns.
Oh dear. Like a Red Bull weightlifting competition. The crowd screaming.
Beast.
Yeah.
I am the beast.
I reckon this place is going to be trapped to fuck.
Okay.
Excellent. Let's go!
The doors open to reveal an absolutely huge room which reaches 75 feet above the floor. The immaculately clean room is dominated by large workspaces for crafting and enchanting weapons and armour. The walls are lined with shelving holding a large assortment of giant-sized crafting tools. Weapon and armour shelving along the curved wall holds a variety of suits of metal armour and weapons, all of them taller than all of you. At the far end of the room, a massive shaft leads up into the ceiling. 2 huge openings lie in both of the side walls.
Oh, 2 huge openings. At the end of the massive
Yeah.
shaft.
I'm going to sneak as quietly as I can towards this.
Stop with the innuendo.
Okay, make a sneak check.
Okay.
I'm remaining flying, by the way.
Okay. Are you peering around the corner, Merid?
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Hidden.
Hang back, Dray. You are wounded.
Yeah.
Let the A team take care of this.
Oops. Sorry, bear with me.
Depends whether
Okay.
you can play a warlock or not, doesn't it?
Another gigantic circular chamber is but around the corner, lined with shelves, far too high up for you to reach, but they all appear to be empty from what you can see. And there's another opening on to the right of the room.
I'll whisper into my harper pen. This place appears to be inhabited by giants. There's no one in this room here. I don't know about. I'll have a look on the other side.
While he's doing that, I'm going to jump in the circle.
Okay, the circle is actually a hole in the ceiling above you, which is 75
Oh, is
feet
it?
above you. Yeah, it's a
I'll have
shaft
a look
leading up.
then. I'll have a
It
look
just
up.
disappears up into darkness.
I'll sneak over to the other side and
Let's
take
have a
peek
sneak
around
check.
the corner.
I'll have a sneak check off Rich as well, please.
No, I'm not going to make one.
Okay. Clank,
I wasn't,
clank,
I
clank.
wasn't sneaking.
Okay.
It is done.
Okay. Ooh. You peer around the corner into a room the same shape and size as the previous one. In the centre of the room is a fire which is glowing with a strange magical energy. The tower itself rises hundreds of feet and is open to the sky. What grabs your attention is...
All right, get the initiative rolls ready, boys.
Hold on, bear with me.
If it's a giant, we might not have to fight it. Let's try talking.
Hello, Richard. How are you?
These cyclopses with lasers.
No, Cyclops spectres.
These huge creatures, at least 12 feet tall, with a single burning violet eye in the centre of their forehead, seem to be tending the fire in the middle of the room. As you look at them, they seem to be made of shadow. They're not actually touching the ground, and you can see through them.
Okay, it almost in a panic, but maintaining my stealthy disposition, I back away and go, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Let's have a sneak check. Passive perception. 8. Okay.
So much evil in that room. We shouldn't go there. So much evil. I suggest we go in the empty room rather than one full of things which can kill us and suck our energy. Let's go this way, please. Undead giants full of malevolent energy in that room, and the other one has absolutely nothing. So I'm all for going in this one. He says as he sneaks to the corner, waving his arm. This way.
I think Merritt is right. I'm not feeling up to a fight.
Hulk smash! No. Okay.
Undead Cyclops.
Are you heading over to that room, Rich?
Quite nasty.
No.
I can never tell when Rich says he's going to do something, whether he's being serious or not. Sometimes he is.
Oh, I've got some Bombay mix.
I'll
Hang
fight.
on.
I was happy to fight him. A warrior likes to test his metal against all imaginable foe. Might be treasure past them. We've missed the treasure.
Don't say that to Merritt.
Those look fucking nasty.
Well, I could have held them at the narrow entrance.
Well, I'm sure there'll be something for you to slaughter and kill and chop into tiny little pieces. Don't worry. Don't worry. We won't let you down. I'm going to sneak to the corner, to the doorway.
Okay.
I'll poke my head around and see what I can spy.
Another large chamber, this one square, lined with shelves that from your vantage point appear to be empty.
And it's a dead end. Unlucky.
Well, we go up.
Yeah, we need to find a way to head up.
We go up there.
Okay.
Ignatius glides with a couple of wing beats across to
You're gonna have
underneath
to
the
carry
shaft. The shaft is 75 feet above you and disappears up into the darkness. We don't all have wings, Ignatius.
No, you don't. Are we ready to go up?
Is there any way you could lift us, mate?
Absolutely. So on Dray, Ragnar, and Mered, If you stand somewhere akin to where the wall will be, I'll then levitate you and can use...
You can only levitate them 20
hands on the wall.
feet. The ceiling is 75 feet above you.
And then can't you move them 20 feet every turn?
I thought you could only levitate them up to 20 feet. Don't know.
No,
What's it say?
Let's double check. Suspended there for the duration as well.
Yeah, up to 20
Target
feet.
can move only by pushing or pulling against a fixed object, which allows it to move as if it were climbing.
Yeah, so you can on your turn, you can move them up. Yeah.
You can change the target's altitude by up to 20 feet in either direction on your turn.
So yes, you can slowly levitate them up.
Okay. So I'll use my 3 levitates on each of them, and I'll fly up myself.
Okay.
That's all my levitate spells gone.
I didn't want to take them Cyclops.
It's not worth it, mate, I don't think. Pick your battles.
I need to find the map. Bear with me 1 second.
Good drills.
Pick one's battles.
Okay. Alright, Ragnar and Dray are next to the wall. As you slowly find it, so the most unnerving feeling is you're raised so far above the ground.
Whoa!
Going up.
Ground floor. Do. Did you used to watch that when you were a kid?
What's that?
With Mrs. Slocum and the pussy.
Are you being served?
Oh, you being served, yeah.
Yeah, I used to love Are You Being Served?
Oh, yeah.
You emerge into another huge chamber, the ceiling of which soars 100 feet above the floor. The room is open to a columned balcony opposite the curved wall. The balcony provides breathtaking views of the cliffs and the channel below. 2 vulture-like inanimate stone statues stand watch on the balcony.
Shit. The ghost. Oh, he's a giant ghost. So he's like a giant. This was giants.
A giant-sized table and chairs dominate the centre of the room, and a seating area with 4 oversized chairs is placed on the open balcony. As you enter the room, a 26-foot tall, pale blue ghost rises from his seat. The storm giant ghost
See them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of the women.
is clad in spectral leather vest and kilt. His face is framed with long, steel-coloured hair and beard, and he gazes at you as roiling storm clouds surround his ghostly form.
You come, plunder my keep.
Hang on.
No.
Muffled screeches and pounding can be heard coming from the east, where there is an opening in the...
Oh, great. So he's going to call in the Cyclops, so we've got to deal with them now.
Hang on,
top.
that's racialist, that is. Just because I'm halfling doesn't mean I'm going to thieve anything. No, we just want a word.
This
Is it?
this might be Borum.
It is Borum, isn't it?
What are you doing here?
Well, we've just come to ask you some questions. Just
You ease
we
yourselves
come to-
over the lip of the shaft.
Aye. We just come to seek knowledge from you, wise sir.
You are the first I have seen in centuries. But I am indeed Borum, the Thunderhead Oracle.
Wow, mighty Borum, we have heard so much about you. We are privileged to be in your presence. Indeed, sir.
The banging continues to come from the east.
I give a nervous glance off.
Why have you disturbed my rest?
We would merely ask you.
Oh, sorry, east. I meant to go there. Out of
We would merely ask you some questions
lock the door.
to
I need to
partake of your
describe what
wisdom.
Rich sees.
To partake of your wisdom, mighty Borum. If you could, I've got Noel Fielding, haven't I? I love it. I've gone into like, what's his name?
Okay.
no.
Jason Statham.
We've come in on a mic. We have. Whoa, hello. I saw them. It's too late to take them back now.
I didn't mean to.
Fuck. Fucking help.
Well, let me just describe what Rich sees as he approaches that room.
Before you do, well, I've moved 20 foot across, but I'm also moving about 20 foot in the air.
Okay, hold on.
Giving Ignatius plenty of room to nuke while I hold off these three giants.
Oh, stay your hand, mighty Borum. Stay. We'll just come here for knowledge.
The ceiling of the tower that Ragnar is peering into rises nearly 175 feet above the floor. The stone room is unadorned, but two large double doors flank a broad stairway. The stairway ends in another set of double doors 50 feet above the floor. Three incorporeal storm giants drift around the room with snarling faces. One female and two males standing just over 20 feet tall. They all turn and stare angrily at Ragnar.
We are friends of the giants. In fact, I am named. Oh God, I've got to go through the fucking all my notes. What's my name? 14, 13. No, when was he? When we met the giants? When did I get my fucking giant name? 11. Oh, there we are. I am South Anger Merituk. I'm a friend of the giants. We don't come here to steal. Oh shit, my name says hall robber. Oh bollocks.
You are a hall robber. If you rob my hall, you will pay dearly, little man.
No, you see.
My family will not hurt you unless you enter their chamber.
No, what you see, the only thing we want from you is a little bit of information of where that dragon died. We seek the Dracolich. Do you know of such a thing?
What's his name, Dray? Who are we?
Dray moves forwards and kneels before the giant.
I bring you the phylactery of Hazirawn.
Borum slams his fists down on the table. Even though they're incorporeal, the table shifts slightly and there's a thunderous noise.
You bring that cursed weapon here. Why?
It's all up to you, Dray. We want to put him down.
We hear that you forged this weapon, mighty Borum. We wish to put an end to Hazirawn once and for all.
Oh.
I did many years ago. I can tell you where Hazirawn's body is. I can send you there. But my aid does not come cheaply. I am cursed. My family and I were imprisoned on this island ages ago by the god Sekula. And we are doomed to spend eternity here unless we are freed. I once led a war party against the city of the Sahawajin. And for that act, cursed me. I will help you if you destroy the vestige of Lakovas.
He stares over the table at you all.
Destroy the
Where
what?
will we find that?
The vestige is located in a cavern deep underneath this keep, guarded by Sahuagin. Destroy the vestige and you will free me and my family from the curse. And in return, I will send you to the place that Hazirawn died.
What's a vestige?
It is an ancient and evil spirit of a god. Thank you, Mighty Borum. What do you think, my friends?
Oh yeah, let's just talk it off. Go kill a god, go kill a Dracolich, go breakfast. Sounds like a plan.
Ragnar rolls his axe across his arm, down his back and down his other arm, and catches it in his other arm. As long as it's killed, I'm quite willing to start here.
Mary pipes up. So we kill this ancient spirit which has kept you trapped here for ages. What's in it for us?
I will send you to the place that Hazirawn fell. If we can get to that place, Mered, I can raise the beast to destroy it.
Can I just check? The place where Hazirawn fell, it's not the Well of Dragons, is it?
No. It is somewhere far from the Well of Dragons.
And Borum, have you got any tips or hints about how to destroy Hazirawn in his corporeal form as a Dracolich? How would you do it?
I would not. I would flee for my life because I am not insane.
I am.
Yeah. Well, it's all very interesting, Borum. But I don't know if you've heard, I'm Ignatius.
The dick swinging sword from Miramar.
Am I supposed to be impressed, little fly?
Well, we could kick your ass.
Aye.
Right. Okay, well, how do we get down to this, down that huge tube where the sea is, I take it?
That is one entrance to the cavern. There are others if you search.
Where should we search? Have you got a clue?
The chasm lies underneath this keep.
You're going to have to be a little bit more specific if we are to show you mercy.
He's already died once.
I have killed many of your kind in my day, dwarf. Do not mistake me for some ghost of cheap tricks.
Soon put that. Well, if we're doing movies, we'll soon put that to the test.
Ragnar, this guy's been stuck here for fucking years, mate. I mean, give him a break, mate. He must be fucking horrible.
Yeah, he'll be a bit rusty, won't he?
That is the price of my aid.
Right then, let's get on with.
Well, I think we'll do this for you. We'll knock out this vestige as long as you can.
Kill a god, eh?
Yeah. You take us to Hazirawn.
Free me from the vestige, and I will help you.
Right.
Alright.
Is there anywhere we could take a long rest?
Do you want to camp here for the night?
You may rest here. An extra few hours makes no difference to me. But do not wander the halls of my keep. It is not a welcoming place to mortals.
I'm very sorry for your plight, Borum. We'll do our best, mate. I can sense this causes you great pain.
He sits back down, just stares at the surface of his desk.
Oh, well, poor bugger.
Well, I
you have a
think
little
you
bit?
go rest downstairs.
Try and get amongst the ghosts of giants and fucking everything.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll say, yeah, I'm going to get my roll mat out and put it on his desk. Or I'll go to sleep in one of his drawers.
Should we try and go for the full 8 hours, see if that happens?
If we're facing a god, it's the only time I'd call a long rest, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd sit down.
Okay.
Over here and rest.
We're going to need everything we've got for this fight.
Aye. Fair enough.
Okay, you go and
I'm-
lean up
I'm
against the
good.
far wall, Ignatius.
Yep.
Join him.
And as you do, man, oh wow, these guys are just uber. Fucking hell. Undead fucking giants. Jeez.
Okay, you settle down into a very, very uneasy rest. Are you going to take watches?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we got a watch order. The bag is going to be replaced by Dray, I guess.
Okay. Okay, so you settle down to a very uneasy rest. Mered is the first to keep watch. Are any of you doing anything during your watch, or during the next 10 hours?
I'm holding Dragonclaw like it. My life depends on it, which it probably does.
Okay.
Do we pass dawn at any time?
Not yet. No, you won't.
Okay.
Mered, the time for your watch comes to an end, and you go over and wake Ragnar, who's snoring softly next to you.
Well, shorty.
I shall, during my watch, practice my martial katas.
Right. Okay.
In preparation for the fight with the god.
Okay. You take 2 hours practicing your
Limbering up.
martial skills, stretching. But the evening passes quietly, and it's time to wake Ignatius.
I like the giants. They're cool.
Okay, I'll wake up.
You're good lads. You know where you are with giants. Either they're going to kill
I'm
you or
giving
not.
me kicking the bollocks. Wakey.
Okay. And you settle down for
Bollock shaky.
a rest, Ragnar. Ignatius, what are you doing during your time watching?
I'm going to go over to Borum. Is he? He's not asleep. He's a
No.
ghost.
He's just watched me for
When
2
you
hours.
when you're woken up and you look up to where Borum is, you see him standing silently, immovable, staring out from the balcony over the lands
I'm going
beyond.
to go next to him, but hover about 5 foot in the air on my wings.
Okay.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
He turns to look at you, doesn't say anything, and then turns his gaze back out. The view is absolutely spectacular across the craggy, scrubby peaks of the Thunderforge Islands and the ocean beyond. The
Shit,
stars
great.
wheeling far above in the skies.
Get all the info you can.
Take a
Mighty
selfie.
view, Great Borum.
It is a view I have looked at for years uncounted. I am bored of it.
During what years? During what age were you alive?
During the 1,000-Year War.
Do I know what the 1,000-Year War is?
Yes, it was a great war between the giants and the dragons.
Ooh.
We are heading into battle against the dragons ourselves.
Dude!
Cult of the Dragons summoned Tiamat within a week and a half. Do you have any advice?
Such things mean nothing to me. I have stood here and watched the stars wheel above the dome of the sky for years upon years, and if the vestige is not destroyed, I will remain here still. Whoever wins your petty squabbles in the world beyond.
Well, that was a very interesting speech. However, I didn't ask if it meant anything to you. I said, do you have any advice for me? I will win. Ignatius is mighty.
Then you do not need my advice.
Thank you, Great Borum.
Not so great, Boren.
Hover back.
Okay,
Enjoy your view.
you hover back and you awaken Dray and settle down. And then you all come to early in the morning. The sun hasn't risen yet.
Okay. Wake up and Dre started a fight with everything. So I'm going to punch the bartender.
So we have to. There's a chasm under the keep. He kind of intimated that there might be more than one entrance. So, oh my god, do we have to swim under the water? Oh shit! Under the keep is in that big well of water.
Yeah, maybe. It maybe there was a room behind the spectres we hadn't examined, but I'm not going to check in there.
Well,
Those
you've got the water breathing mass, so you can go in and scout it, look at the location, come back, and then dimension door us all in.
Those stairs, Neil, did they go by the ice giant ghost, frost giant race? Did they lead down?
Up.
Or up?
They lead up, 50 feet up.
Look, Bomb, gives a few pointers here, mate. Look, we're happy to help you out and free you and all this, but which way do we need to go?
Down.
Down. That's very helpful.
Oh shit! I haven't got the water. I didn't memorize the water breathing spell. Fuck!
Fuck him. Right, fine. And we're not allowed to roam the halls. So we're going to roam the halls looking for a down bit, which he said don't roam the halls because none of your mates are friendly to us. So we're going to kill half your henchmen on the way down there.
The entrance to the cavern does not lie in this keep.
Oh, right. Oh, right. Oh,
Well, that's a start. That's helpful. Thank you. Now we're getting somewhere. Right, which is the fastest way out so I don't have to kill any more of your henchmen?
He turns and points over the balcony.
Down, down, deeper.
Let's go down, deeper
Right,
and
let's start
down.
Let's start looking for.
Down, deeper and down. Oh, as
Yeah.
I'm singing that, I'll point at this barroom guy and then I'll just flop myself over the edge with my griffin pin.
He just silently and impassively watches you fall below the level of the keep.
I'll fly over.
I'll give him a bit of a fonz as I go.
Double thumbs. Eee.
Dray, can you? Dray, oh shit, Dray, come down. Can you float? Can you fly?
I'll carry Dray down. Can I carry him?
Yeah, you can carry him down. Ragnar jumps out the balcony. You're going back down the shaft, are you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
shaft.
Okay.
Shaft.
You head down the shaft. Where are you going, Ragnar? You float down. You can actually sort of go back to the main entrance to the keep from above, if you wish, where you fought the vulture statues. Ragnar.
What's that?
Where are you heading down to? You're floating straight down, so you can stop if you want at the main entrance to the keep where you fought the vulture statues.
Yeah, okay. And then I'll wait for the others.
Okay. The others make their way back out, quietly moving across the lower floor of the keep, back out through the iron doors onto the circular pathway and the path leading down.
Right.
Okay.
So
When we get to the entrance,
we're looking for a chasm. Gentlemen, a great big chasm.
if you guys wish to stay here for half an hour or so, I'll go and have a scout, see if I can see any caves.
Okay.
Right,
Are you gonna-
fly off.
Oh, hang on, come back here.
I fly back.
Habajaba over here, let go unseen, don't let anything spot you, and I will impart upon him the blessings of the trickster, so he's got advantage on sneak rolls.
Okay. So you're waiting outside the iron doors, or are you making your way back down the circular path, back down to the beach, or?
Yes. No, we're waiting in the ring because
Okay.
Mark's down in the water.
So you're going down to the water, Mark, or are you going up and out the top of the?
Yeah. First of all, I'm going to go down and check around the water just in case there's any cavern entrances.
Okay, you fly down the 700 feet down to the surface of the water, the waves lapping and making this booming noise as they hit the stone walls of this channel. Make a perception check, please.
Just remember, you can be stealthy, and stealth is on decks, and you've got an advantage.
Oh, but it's also one of my skills.
Ah, super. So
Turn on
be super sneaky.
Perception.
Okay, you don't see anything in the water. It's quite dark. As far as you can make out,
the water line
no,
as I flew down.
no.
Can't exactly join you down there, really, though, can we? Because we can't really breathe.
Okay, wearing the mask, I enter the water. I've got dark vision. Swim down.
Okay. Another perception check, please. The water's very cold. The vision is limited here.
Swim stealthily.
The stone channel continues down into the water, and down below you can make large dark shapes swimming around.
Okay, back out the water.
Okay, you emerge from the water back up into the...
I fly back up and out.
How long do your wings last? Is it until you dismiss them?
Yeah, they just last. They're
Okay.
part of me. It's like saying how long do your legs last when you want to walk.
How long do your legs last?
They're about 5 miles and I'm done.
Okay. Okay, you see, after about 20 minutes, you see Ignatius flying straight up above past you and continues up above till he emerges from the top of this
It's an
circular
angel.
channel. You see the craggy islands spreading out below you, the keep behind you.
Okay, he did say it was under the keep, so about 100 meters, 150 meters out from the keep, I'm going to fly about 30 foot above the rocks and try and scan for cave entrances.
Okay, perception check,
Go
please.
around the keep.
Oi, Ragnar, should we go down to the beach then?
No.
We wait here by the doors.
Ragnar said, he said, wait, Ignatius said, wait here, we'll wait here.
What?
Okay, you don't see anything untoward. There seems to be very little life around here apart from the few scrubby plants that are clinging to the side of the mountain.
Okay, I'll do one more sweep and then head back.
Okay, another perception check.
See if there's any cave entrances.
Ragnar, are you partial to a game of cards by any chance?
No, you don't see anything.
Alrighty, okay, so I head back.
Okay, Ignatius comes back after about an hour.
Well, I've scouted around the outside of the cave, outside of the tower. I can't find any cave entrances, and there's none down there.
Perhaps we should head to the beach then and do a circuit around the outside of the
Maybe.
around the fortress.
He said it was below the fortress, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe we could spy some caves. or
Royal
something.
helpfulness.
Okay, you slowly, carefully make your way back down the spiral path that winds itself around the inside of the tall column of stone, and then out of the broken doors, and then down the path to the beach.
Whew, blimey, this is turning into a right trek.
Two Fingers is still there in the rowboat.
All right, mate.
Any luck, gents?
We just saw an undead giant who could probably kill you with just by looking at you.
Right. Should I be worried?
Yeah, whatever you do, mate, don't go into this castle. Spread the word.
I've got no intention of going in there.
Oh, good. Honestly, you won't come out alive.
Any of the sailors know of any caverns or anything around this island? Have they mapped them?
No, we steer clear of these islands.
No chasms.
Do you think the captain would be willing to sail round?
You can ask. We can go back and ask him.
Okay, hang on here. I fly across back to the ship.
Okay. Okay, the ship is moored, anchored out at the bay a little way.
And land on the deck. Captain Hawk!
Ah, Ignatius. How are things going?
Not great. We're looking for a cavern. I don't suppose you'd be willing to sail around the island and see if we can see any cave entrances.
When the sun's up, I don't mind doing that. It might take a while, though.
Chasm.
I thought it was chasm, not cavern. Oh no, maybe the cavern's probably best.
Is there anything in the middle of the island, Ignatius?
Well, seeing as we're waiting for morning, I'll go and check. I'll fly back to the beach and tell them, you might as well head back to the ship. We're going to sail round. But in the meantime, I'm going to go and fly around the island myself and see if I can check.
Okay, make 3 perception checks, please. It's going to take you a good hour and a half to fly all the way around.
Okay.
Okay, the sun is just starting to rise, so if anyone needs to make checks for rolls and things, they can.
Oh, I need a 1d3 for my cloak. Unless you can give me my previous roll, which you don't need to, because I rolled a 6 anyway.
Yeah.
Full 3 charges.
5 and a 6 you rolled in that cape. Nice. It's good that cape was. That was really fucking good.
Okay, so on the opposite side of the island to the beach you're at, you do see a strange fold of rock, and you fly in a little bit closer. It kind of folds back in on itself, and down at the base of it there is a tunnel leading into the rock.
Booyaka!
Boom.
Excellent. All right. Okay, mate. I'll fly back. Whereabouts was it? Was it?
It's on the opposite side of the island to the beach.
Okay. I fly back to the ship and tell everyone. There seems to be an entrance on the opposite side of the island.
Okay. Well, when you're ready, the captain upsoars, unfurls the sail, and you start to sail around the island. By the time you get there, a couple of hours have passed. It's difficult to spot from the sea, but you do you made note of a strange gnarled tree barely clinging onto life that was growing out of the rock just above the entrance to the fold of rock. You recognise that. Again, you'll have to take the rowboat out to get there.
Yeah, I point it out to the captain. That's the entrance there.
Ah. Thank you.
Okay. Two Fingers takes you down into the boat and takes you across, and you have to clamber out as the waves crash against the rock. There's a very thin lip of rock you can get out onto. It's a little precarious, but you manage to get out.
Two Fingers, you head back to the ship. I'll fly across when you need to come and collect us.
Okay, good luck.
So that you're back on the ship.
He begins rowing back out.
Well, I guess it's time for some spelunking.
Are we gonna go in there?
Got to roll for my charges on my wizard's winch. Yes, all of them back.
Oh, very handy. With 5, a 6, and a 5, and our recharges. Nice. Right then. Looks like this is it, then, boys.
Ragnar, you coming?
Excellent. And I will lead the way.
Okay,
Hey.
you head into... I'm here. You head into the cabin. It gets very narrow in places. The walls, it quickly becomes dark and cramped. The walls are covered in spray as you head down into the darkness. Right, bear with me 1 second.
Oh, here comes a map. So we're going to kill the spirit of a god, the ghost of a god,
Spirit of a god.
evil spirit of a god.
This is not going to end well.
It's like all we've got to do is kill a Dracolich. No, then you've got to kill the spirit of a god first before we kill the Dracolich. Oh, hello. Vestige of Larkabus.
Resize this a little bit.
Oh my gosh.
Surrounded by, what did he say? It was surrounded by whites or something?
Okay.
Describe.
The narrow tunnel into the rock leads out into an enormous flooded cavern. The cavern's ceiling stretches 50 feet above the surface of the water. The area is dimly lit from an entrance shaft above. A 20-foot tall column of water, shaped as a humanoid with the head of a shark, can be seen near the end of the peninsula of rock.
Hang on, boys. Come here. Gather round, right? Dray, I'm sorry, but I haven't got enough spell slots for you. Bish, bash, bosh. 3 level 4 spells. Death Ward on Mered.
You've just taken it off yourself.
I don't
Shit.
suppose I've got 10 minutes to do an inspiring speech whilst he's doing this, have I?
It's up to you.
When death comes calling for you, I will turn it aside. I will, through misty mirrors and illusions, it won't take you into that grave of silence. I'll give you a little chance. It won't be much.
Are you going to make a speech, Ignatius?
Yeah.
The floor is yours. Would you like any
No, I don't want to actually make a speech.
Oh, no, do it. Oh, what have we learned? What have we learned from today?
Gentlemen, we are all tired and sick of this war and the evils we've encountered. But it is only those who have neither swung an axe nor fired an arrow nor heard the screams and groans of the wounded who cry out for blood, for vengeance. This war, it's been hell.
Mm-hmm.
But we must fight on. It is the only way that our freedom can be gained, and by doing this chore, it is just another stone in the path to victory. And so we shall save our tears for the day when our pains are far behind. Once more on our feet. Come with me, for we are the soldiers of good. We stand or die. Save your fears and take your place. Save them for our final day. For we shall be fast and free. Follow me. It's time to offer the greatest sacrifice. For we shall rise, and this god shall fall.
Okay, nice. Very good.
And you missed a bit. We should have been level 15 before we faced it.
Ding. Let me just put this on everyone.
Oh, that was epic. Really fucking cool. Yeah, man.
But our GM is stingy. He blocks us at every turn.
Okay, done. Did Dray get the extra 19 as well?
He did.
I did. Good.
Good. That was the best speech ever.
For Frodo!
There's some good in this world, Mr. Frodo, and it's worth fighting for.
Put my hand on him. Thank you, Master Tuck.
Have you seen that S-take on Facebook where Gandalf's banging on about Witherspoons, and then you see it, Witherspoons.
Okay, Ragnar, you slowly walk out along this narrow peninsula of rock surrounded by deep water on all sides.
I'm going to fly about 30 feet in the air.
Okay, hold on.
I can't.
Whoops.
I'm not much one for swimming. I never really learned, so I just do what I can.
Okay, as Ragnar and Ignatius move out, a huge voice booms out. It appears to be coming from everywhere, and the rock walls of the cavern shake. Bits of stones fall from the ceiling into the water as the voice echoes out.
I am Lakovas, hunter of the deep. How will you serve me? Will you shame yourselves by not providing a gift of blood?
Ragnar?
Here comes the blood!
If anybody's got blood to give, it's Ragnar.
Come to the seat of mercy, lack of us.
A rage.
Oh, yeah, we got a bit of role play, bit of chat, bit of chit chat.
Crush your enemies. See them driven before you, and they hear a lamentation of the woman.
Leroy Jenkins!
Okay,
Here we go.
Trey starts to run forwards. Are you staying back there, Merid?
No, I'll just sidle forwards a little bit.
Okay.
Great lack of us. Tell us more of what you need.
Blood. Your blood.
And with that, waves start to ripple out around him. And I would like you all to roll initiative, please.
Here we go, boys. Here we go.
Roll. Oh, God. Not the best.
And it turns towards you, a tsunami of water rising up behind it as it raises its arms. and we will leave the session there for tonight.
Yeah!